Let's get ready, say go. Let's go, son. Let's go, son. Let's go, son. Let's go, son. Let's go, let's go, son. Let's go, son. Let's go, son. Let's go, son. Rainbows in the sky, let's fly away like a bird. You're free to see the boundless face of the earth. Let the wind blow you like a knife and glide away. Far beyond the clouds, you'll find another place. If the road ahead seems so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid. Go and fly away. Chala, hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Don't be afraid. You got the power to get through the darkest nights. Chala. Zooming round and round in the sky like a coaster. Hold on tight, or you may find yourself trapped in a maze. When that happens, you may think you will never find your way. At the past, you may take seem all the same. If the road ahead should lead you so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid. Go and fly away. Chala, hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Be cool, don't be afraid. You got the power to get you through the darkest night. Hey chala, no time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it is a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Be cool, don't be afraid. You got the power to get you through the darkest nights. Chala.
Yep. I said it before, like, if it wasn't for the show, I wouldn't be watching anything because I just don't give a shit anymore. Because I know what to expect. I know it's not going to be what I want. I know it's not going to be what anybody wants. You know?
Yeah. But it's like I want it to be good though. That's the thing. It's like I watch it because deep down inside I want this to be good. Like I want to be able to enjoy Star Wars, but it's just man, they keep putting out like it's like I said, it's just one disappointment after another, and it's like, man, I'm really trying with you, like I'm really trying, but you're not giving me anything.
Well, that's the pattern with all these Marvel and Star Wars shows. I no longer watch for entertainment. I watch hoping it's going to be entertaining. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Well,
like
what?
you
it
just
is
kind of
Friday
watch
night,
and hope for the
gentlemen,
best.
and you know what that means. It is time for Spaghett and Friends Toy Show, episode 301. I know you guys is in the middle of conversations, but what's now, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Welcome everyone in the chat. We got a great show for you guys tonight. I know. I'm sorry, I pressed the wrong button. I know, I did it, but don't hold it against me. But we're here, we're live. We got a great show. We got some boys to talk about. Talk about Star Wars Acolyte. We got fake news and a whole lot of other stuff going on here tonight. So big ups to everybody in the chat, of course. So what were you guys saying before I interrupted y'all? What were y'all talking about over here?
Acolyte.
I was just kind of, yeah, we were just kind of talking about the Acolyte. I was just saying, like, I feel like I'm at a point where I just don't want to fuck with Star Wars anymore because it's like, it just feels like everything they produce is just disappointing, you know?
It
It's
is,
just like,
but we'll get on that in a bit. We'll talk more about Star Wars Acolyte, but before we start things off, any pickups or anything going on? Anything new? Oh, I know
uh,
what's new. I just seen who just came off a pre-order. Fucking Blob, baby.
oh yeah, I saw that earlier. I was like, I was
Hell
like, Smith's about to
yeah.
be a happy boy tonight.
I saw that. I was like, hell yeah, let's fucking go, son. Get my shit. So I can finish my motherfucking brotherhood up in this bitch. But like I know we was talking before the show, I was talking about this hypoxia I got because I had a figure with some loose joints. And yeah, man, I recommend it. It works really well.
I might have to pick some up.
Now I don't know if they do a clear one because, like I said, this one's kind of like a milky white, but it does it seems to be drying pretty clear. And like I said, any excess you could just I just kind of wiped it off a little bit. But like as far as like holding and keeping the joints tight and not being permanently stuck that way, yeah, this is. 'Cause I know a lot of people use like back in the days was using like the Mop and Glow Future Shine. I used those in the past, but they didn't seem to last. They didn't seem to hold up. Like yeah, I had to keep reapplying. So like this seems like as of right now, it's pretty good. It's holding up well, and like I said, the joints are a lot more tighter than they were when they came out the box because he was over here doing splits. And who wants a Darth Vader doing splits? I know I don't.
I sure do not.
Like I said, I bit the bullet and finally ordered Tomax Zamots to go with my Crimson Bats and Guard. Plus, I bought an extra guard. So
It's like a small detail, but an important deal. But I like that like with Tomax and Zaymot, like they made two totally separate figures. Like it's not just one body with two separate heads, or it's not just the like they took the time to actually so like one has the shoulder pauldron on one side and the other has it on the other side, and I know it's supposed to be that way, but we know how it is. We know Hasbro likes to they like to cheap out. They like to be lazy sometimes, but I'm really glad when it like they didn't cheap out on those two,
what
you know,
happened?
like
What
they
happened,
actually
Daniel?
took the
Hold
time.
on, hold on, Matt. What happened, Daniel, with last week's show is we're back. Took a week off because we got all new, all different. So we got some new stuff. So that's why I had to do some maintenance. If you're curious why we weren't here last week, we had to take care of some maintenance. But we're back now, and as you can see, we're all new, we're all different, but still the same. And the most key factor, and if you didn't notice, if you look at the thumbnail, we are now approved by the YouTube authority. So that tells you we're legit now, ladies and gentlemen, because we are now approved by the YouTube authorities.
Finally,
Finally. Maybe we'll get some respect around
finally,
here.
yeah.
So yeah, that's
I
what happened
hate
last week.
YouTube.
We had to take a week off to do some maintenance and get approved by the YouTube authorities, Daniel. I hope that answers your questions. Now you were saying, Matt?
No, I was just saying, like, I'm glad they didn't cheap out with Tomox and Zaymot. Like, I'm glad they put the work into it. You know.
Yeah, definitely. I like it. So, like I said, I'm picking those up. I picked up an extra Crimson Guard to go with that. So now I'll have 2 guards, 6 bats, and a Tomont and a Zaymont. So that'll be cool. And like I said, I pre-ordered that Cobra Commander, so that'll be my little mini army to beat up on Sarge and Black Eye over here. So, but like I said, that blob's available now, so I'm like, I should be receiving a notification that my shipment should be shipped out, right? BBTS, because I already pre-ordered it. Money's in the bank. Just take what you need, and I won't ask questions.
Just take what you need.
But that motherfucker $70-something though. Did they bump him up? How big is this blob? I don't remember him.
He's pretty beefy, man.
Bro, he's damn near 80. $79. Dude, it's $79.
That doesn't sound right.
It doesn't, but that's what it is. And you ain't gonna
They might have, because this is the second run of blobs, so they might have bumped him up a little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right, Matt. Yeah,
so,
that's
yeah,
probably what
and
it
I've
is.
been I didn't pre-order it for a while. I just kind of sat and waited for it to be available, but it's like, fuck it, let me just pre-order it just in case, because he seemed like the type. So, and now he's sitting there at fucking $70-something. I'm gonna eat it, but it's all good, because Blob finishes my brotherhood. So I'm not losing no sleep. It is a little crazy of a price they bumped them up to, but fuck it. Sometimes you just gotta chalk it up to the game.
That's it.
Chalk it up to the game. By the way, Chad, how's it going, Trunks? Ian, how we sounding over there? Everything good for you guys? I like to do a little sound check because I can't hear on my end what you guys are hearing. I don't want to be blasting your ears out, because I care about your hearing. I care.
Or blowing them out, right, guys?
No, only person blowing them out is you, Jimmy.
Because of Black Voltron, get it, guys?
There we go. Look at this guy.
Yeah, I remember.
It was.
It's
like we need like one of those signs like 0 days without mentioning Black Voltron.
He's shipping this month, guys. Black Voltron is getting shipped.
I know. I remember his release date from when we looked at him on the show.
Oh, do you?
Yep. I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Okay.
I was just gonna say Pepperidge Farm remembers. I was just gonna say that.
Fucking fun.
But yeah, we got a good show. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of figs to talk about, so we should just get into it, because it is now time for your number one source for news and information. Get the glue for them loose joints, tighten up those hips. It's time for the boys to make some noise. It's Fig News. And as always, make sure you check that spaghetti policy. That shit's important.
Brother,
No, don't ill Tommy. Tommy, don't.
What's that?
Don't ill Tommy. Don't.
What's that, brother?
Don't do that. But ill Hasbro for. Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions.
Oh shit.
Don't worry about it. But we do got some stuff here. We got Lightning Collection coming from. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to watch from the feed, because for some reason my shit is doing something wonky. I gotta figure it out, but yeah, we got
That's fine.
We got Hasbro's Lightning Collection here. We got the Dino Thunder Black Ranger Tommy Oliver.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Yeah, so like I know, like I was telling you guys yesterday, but yeah, so they canceled this pre-order, and I think a lot of people got burned. I was one of those people that my pre-order got canceled, but I guess they got a new stock, whatever. Like they actually emailed me to tell me they were getting more in, and they told me like specifically the time it's gonna be going up on their website. And like I was telling you guys yesterday, like I felt like such a big shot. Like I was getting this like underground like deal. Like, oh my god, like I'm gonna like nobody's gonna get this figure except for me because I got the email. And then yeah, like this shit is like still available and it's been available. But yeah, it's good. I'm glad because I think this is kind of for me. I think this will be the last piece of the Lightning collection because I don't think it's
Uh,
coming back.
is this the last figure we need for Dino Thunder, or are we still missing some? Like, because I need to figure out,
No,
like, huh?
no, this finishes Dino Thunder.
Okay, perfect. Then I'll get this. Okay. Yeah, because I just unboxed a few Power Rangers, which are probably some of my last ones, and I got some unfinished teams, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know if they're ever going to get back to them or not, so.
Well, yeah, like Time Force isn't gonna get finished. Like, and they, the last wave. The hardest part is the last wave. They started 3 brand new teams that were never going to get completed.
Like, Wild Force is never going to get done now. That's heartbreaking for
Yeah.
me.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to be optimistic. I'm gonna try to be optimistic and hope for the best until they officially say Lightning Collection is canceled. I'm gonna try to hold out hope, but at this point, it is what it is. Like we knew we weren't gonna get anything for all of 2024, so all we can really do
Hmm.
is wait till 2025 and see what happens. Like we got SDCC coming up. Maybe there will
Yeah,
be an announcement there, but yeah,
yeah.
I was kind of, and this bitch is sold out. Like he's not readily available. Like if you try to go online to find him, like he's not readily available, and the eBay prices are insane. So when my pre-order got canceled, I was just like, well, I guess I'm just not finishing Dino Thunder. But I'm really happy. I'm really happy I got that second chance. Oh, I definitely got the fixed helmet, trunks. Yeah, you gotta. If you got the white, did you get the white Dino Thunder, Jimmy?
Uh, no, I don't think I did.
If you get that one, you gotta contact Hasbro, get that replacement helmet.
What's wrong with the helmet?
It's just the helmet that comes with the figure is like really inaccurate. So like if you email them, they'll actually send you the correct helmet. Like I think there's a little bit of a form you have to fill out. Like not so much a form, but I think you have to take a picture of the figure, and
You
Oh,
gotta, you
I
gotta,
think there's
you gotta
something you
prove
have to
you
do.
own it. You gotta prove you own it.
Essentially, yeah, essentially, and then they'll ship you the correct helmet.
okay, good to know.
That's what's up.
Uh, Daniel, they'll definitely respond to it. They're still doing it. I still see people like even up to like last week getting their replacement helmet. They'll definitely respond.
Yeah, because just because they're canceling the line doesn't mean they don't still have the molds. They don't still have the extras. They didn't throw everything away. They just not re.
Yeah,
They just not
exactly.
reproducing.
Yeah, like they're just not. At least at this point, they're not making anything new. But they're not. It's not as if they're like, okay, well, burn everything to the ground, like destroy all the molds.
Yeah, kid, rip up the blueprints. Like get that shit out of here. Never again.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's no toy company that throws away the blueprint. That's why you getting reprints of old Masters of the Universe figures today. Because the blueprints still exist. The
Yeah.
blueprints still exist. That's why you can get
Except if
reissues.
you're
That's why you can get reissues of old Transformer G1 figures right now. Because the blueprints still exist.
I pre-ordered
yeah.
those missing Link Optimuses and the Bumblebee and Cliffjumper actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, speaking of like old molds, yeah, I went in on those.
That's what's up. Alright, well, Tommy will set you back here. $26. August of 2024. Alright, now we got from Hasbro, we've got Marvel Legends. This is their Strange Tales wave. And we start off with a familiar face that we've seen before, and now we're seeing him again in Brother Voodoo. Which
I got the old one.
what's different from this Brother Voodoo from the last one that we got maybe 2-3 years ago?
Not much. Not much. I think maybe he's got a new head.
I think the cape is new.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know if you, unless you really want to build a figure, that's the only selling point. But if you already got a Brother Voodoo, there's no reason to get another one.
I got the Brother Voodoo from like that old Comic-Con exclusive like 5-pack or whatever. It's like 10 years old by now. And it looks similar to this, like same weapon and everything.
Here's the Build-A-Figure, which the Build-A-Figure is nice. It's not something I need, but it's nice.
Yeah. Yes, Jimmy, me too. I just want to build a figure, but at the same time, like I'm not buying figures to finish a build a figure anymore. I'm kind of buying figures I don't want just for that sake because we know how Hasbro does it. Like in a year or two, you'll get Blackheart released as a deluxe figure. Like give it time.
Yeah, you're right.
Like there's no way they sculpt this brand new figure just to be like, oh well, I guess it's a build a figure and it'll never be anything else. It'll happen. Like I said, this is a nice figure, but I already have the Brother Voodoo. I got the one that came in the Doctor Strange wave, and yeah, I'm just at a point where I'm not buying figures I don't want. Just to complete build of figures. I'm a patient man. I can wait. I can wait for it to get released as a deluxe figure because I know it's gonna happen.
What happened with Falcon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and not just that. You got a single carded MCU, and then now we got a single carded comic version. So with wings, and then like I said, I just picked that one up, and I'm kind of impressed. It's pretty good. I wasn't expecting much from it, but I'm like, oh, it looks good. I'll add it with the rest of my Captain Americas. Now that I got the U.S. agent, I'm good bread now, baby. Maybe if I can find that other Nazi Captain America in the regular suit with the old classic shield, maybe. But I got the other Nazi Cap in the green Hydra outfit, so I'm like, one Nazi Cap is fine, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, this Brother Voodoo's okay. It's cool, but I don't need it. I don't have a lot of mystical Marvel characters in my collection, so I don't think I'm gonna start anytime soon. At best, I'll fuck with a Doctor Strange just to throw him in the Avengers, but that's about it. But yeah, $26, November of 2024. Yeah, they did reveal that other wave of bunch of. Listen, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Don't worry about it, Daniel. All right, now we got Lilith here. Again, another character that doesn't do much for me because I was never reading Doctor Strange and stuff like that. Like the closest would probably be maybe a couple Ghost Riders here and there, but I wasn't that big into the spiritual, mythical side of Marvel Comics. I don't know about you two,
but no, I don't know. I might get this one. Like, I might get this one just for the sake of like getting a new character. It's a new character in the line. It's a new villain, but me too. I don't know. I know next to nothing about Lilith. I know she's supposed to be the villain in the Blade movie, if that movie ever comes out. I know she's supposed to be the main villain, but
Yeah, that's if it ever gets made.
yeah, pretty big if on that. But I don't know. I might get it. I might get it just for the sake of like it's a new character. But
Then we get the Blackheart again, of course. And again, it's not bad.
Blackheart.
Like I said, it's another character,
Yeah,
a comic book character you can kind of check off the box if you're a completionist.
yeah.
Like I'm saying, if you have like a Blade already in your collection, like I said, this is a good character to add. Like I said, for me, not so much. Also 26, November of 2024. Now, I know this is one you're interested in, Matt. Damien Hellstorm.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, I'm been wanting this one because like Hellstrom kind of he fits in with a lot of different teams. There's kind of a lot you could do with them. He's not a overly impressive figure. Like I think he's basically just most of him is reused from that like Namor that they did.
Yeah, he's definitely
But
sporting the classic Namor body.
but it's good. Like I said, he completes he goes with a couple of different teams, and like I do have a little like Mystic, like I have like a little like Mystic, like not quite team, but like a Mystic section in my Legends. Like like I got Blade and Doctor Strange and like Werewolf by Night and Man Thing. So I think he'll go nicely there. It doesn't have the pentagram tattoo for obvious reasons.
Nah, he's got it on his chest.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
there.
well, fuck. There you go.
Like
Oh, all right, then, fuck, we're in business.
it's very light, but it's there.
So yeah, this is one that I actually I do want. I actually am excited for this one, and I think he was he was gonna be one of the tiers for Robbie Reyes, if I'm not mistaken. He was gonna be one of the tiers, right?
I think he was, yeah.
Like one of the stretch goals. So see, I think I think we're maybe slowly starting to get those tiers in some capacity. So fingers crossed that we will get that Mephisto at some point. But
Yeah, he'll be a
oh yeah, you're
deluxe.
right. I see it now. It's like very faded. It's like white. Like it should be like black, but it's white. But yeah, that's cool. I'm getting this one. This one I actually
That
am
was probably
excited
the
for.
trade-off to put it on his chest. Is like make it white, not black, so it's not so
Yeah,
noticeable.
make it like not. Yeah, make it like not super like noticeable.
In fact,
I'll take it. I'll
I
take
think
it.
I
I'll take what I
have
can get.
a Hellstrom comic because like I said, I did get like a couple. I used to read some Ghost Rider back in the day.
Yeah, like he's not the most impressive character, but he fits in with some. He fits in with a couple of different teams.
26, November of 2024. All right, now we have Bloodstorm. This is like a vampire version of Storm. She don't fuck around, got bit.
Yeah, this is now we're kind of right back to things I'm not really interested in, and yeah, this is definitely one. I just this isn't really something that I need.
Nah, neither. Like I said, at first, when I first saw it, I was like, another Mohawk Storm, and then it was like, oh, Bloodstorm. I mean, it's different, but I have no need for it.
Yeah.
So, easy pass. But
Yeah,
it looks fine.
Yeah, like it looks good for what it is. Like if you're into this, then you know she looks fine for what she is. It's just not something I need. It's not something I personally.
Yeah, it's not something I've asked for.
Yeah.
And of course, they give her the most important part, so it's like you kind of have to. She comes with the whole body, the whole torso.
Yeah. Of course, that's how they do it. They give the least desirable figure the key piece. Because let's say like if you miss an arm or a leg, you know it's like okay, it is what it is. But you can't do jack shit without the torso.
Not a damn thing. November of 2024. Now this one would be interesting to get the Dracula because we got that 3-pack of the Cabal coming out soon.
Yeah.
And you can kind of throw him in there if you wanted to. And if you got yourself like a Red Skull, you can have your own little kind of Cabal type thing.
Yeah, the Dracula is kind of cool, and like this is the modern Dracula. Like this is how he appears in the comics now. Like I know a long time ago we got that like monsters like 4-pack, and we got like that Tomb of Dracula style figure. But yeah, this is kind of like this is how he is now.
I mean, it looks
And
good.
yeah, this is probably another.
I ain't mad at it. Like I said, if you wanted to have like a
No,
Cabal, he's a good piece to add.
yeah. So yeah, this one I'll probably pick up too. And he looks
I
badass.
might pick this one up because like I have a Red Skull, I have a Doom, and I might pick up that. I'll probably pick up that 3-pack because I want that Iron Patriot.
Plus, like Dracula's a good overarching villain. Like sometimes he fights the X-Men, sometimes he fights Daredevil, like sometimes he fights Spider-Man. Like he's fought everybody. Like he's like a Thanos, you know? He's like a good overarching villain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I might pick this one up.
Jimmy, are you going in on Dracula?
Nope.
But nope.
All right.
Nope. Sorry.
You getting any of these?
Nope.
You out of the Legends game, right?
I dip in every now and then when I am called. I am not called during this wave, however.
$26,
None of these
November
are
of 2024.
calling your name?
Jimmy, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Just hold that thought. We got Strange Tales, Moon Knight. This is an easy pass because I've already got the same version, except it doesn't have the gold bar, the gold links on them. But if you never got that Moon Knight, because I know that was a Walgreen exclusive, hey, now this is a second chance, and you get a gold belt.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good on this. I got the Mezco Moon Knight, so I pretty much don't need to ever buy another Moon Knight figure in my life.
Like I said, I got one. I'm good.
Yes.
And the one I got is all white.
Yeah, and actually, this is a thing where like the gold actually takes away from the figure. I find the gold makes him look like less appealing.
Just like a pimp now, like a Christian pimp.
I do like that he had like the black face and then like the cape is black on the inside. That's cool.
Yeah.
But other than that, the rest is like whatever, man. It's fine. Moon Knight, also 26 November of 2024. This I'm definitely picking up right here. I don't know about you, Jimmy. We got the Weapon of Vengeance, which is basically just Ghost Rider Wolverine. And this is badass. I'm picking this up.
Yeah, it's cool.
Plus, this doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece, so you can just pick this up without having to worry about any Build-A-Figure pieces.
Jimmy, are you going in on this?
Nope.
Lies.
What a savage. What a savage.
I don't believe him. I don't even believe him. It's a lie.
I don't need
Yeah,
Rider Wolverine. I just want a Wolverine or a Ghost Rider.
Yeah, but don't
Yeah,
you
me
want like a
neither. Like,
Wolverine who's like you can pose in his head, like, oh look, this is Wolverine with his head on fire
Why?
because he's so badass that he can get away with that shit. That's why.
Oh, okay.
It's like, hey,
Yeah,
I'm
looks
gonna
cool.
I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna shoot him in the face, and then you see you blow him up in the face, and then his face is on fire, and then like a metal adamantium skull just pops up, and then he's still chasing you. Oh man, that would be the fucking worst. I just like kill me now. That's why I want this. Because I don't even look at it as a Ghost Rider. I look at it like, yeah, Wolverine's head's on fire, and he's still coming for that ass. He's still coming for that ass.
That head sculpt alone is like worth the price of this figure.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm. Like you could pop that head on any like Wolverine figure, and like you said, like it doesn't have to be a Ghost Rider. It could just be like Wolverine with his head on fire. You could pop that on any Wolverine figure you have, and it would look badass.
It would. The claws are pretty decent as well, and I like that they went with the. He's wearing the old brown and orange suit. But yeah, I'm definitely getting this because I like the way it looks. It looks tight.
Yeah. I think it looks good.
Like, yeah, that's badass. 26 November of 2024. All right. Hasbro's giving us some more G.I. Joe. We got the Mad Marauder division of Joes. We getting if you missed out on the first Sergeant Slaughter, here's kind of a second chance. You just have to deal with a different color variant, but I don't mind this Sergeant Slaughter though. I like they gave him a little extra than the original. Like he's got the duffel bag. We got the boxing gloves. We've got the dumbbells.
Yeah, me neither. I don't mind this one. That being said, I got the first one, so probably I'm gonna pass on this one. But if you didn't get the first one, then yeah, you definitely pick this one up.
Yeah, if I didn't get the first one, I would definitely pick this one up.
Yeah, same.
Plus, like with the boxing gloves, if you get the Cobra Boa, you can have like a boxing match. How cool would that be? Or you can have weightlifting competitions because cool. Boa's got his own weights. So it's like two dudes just pumping iron in the gym.
Oh my god. The manliness.
So much testosterone. But yeah, same Sarge. The only, like I said, the only new additions is the duffel bag, which is pretty cool. The weights and the boxing gloves, but everything else is pretty much the same as what you got with the original Slaughter, including the
Yeah.
little action figure, which I like. They fixed it up with the Mad Marauder and everything too. That's what you call attention to detail, right there.
Mm-hmm.
I do like these new boxes that they got them in. We haven't really talked about these since they've implemented they brought the windows back.
I like them. I what I like about them is they're all like they're uniform like across all of Hasbro's brands, you know, so you don't have like you know, like the Black Series box used to be like totally different from like the GI Joe box, and I just like that they're all like uniform. So if you're like an inbox collector, you know, they'll display much nicer.
I agree. Sarge will set you back 35 September of 2024. And then we got here from the classified series, we've got a Cobra Night Attack 4WD Stinger and Driver set, which
Um,
is cool. They're putting
it's
out more
cool.
vehicles. I know we talked about this yesterday. It's like it's about to get real cramped for those GI Joe collectors if they're going in on all these vehicles because they're not small. They're built to hold a 6-inch figure, so that means they got to be a little bit bigger than what they were originally when they were 3 3/4.
Yeah, like so this is pretty much just a retool of the vamp, and I'm looking at the vamp like right now, like it's right in front of me, and it's pretty beefy. So I just don't know that I'm trying to have two of these like huge like jeeps. So I'm probably passing on this one, but
You get the like special Cobra Trooper. At least they give you a driver to go with it, so it's not like you're just buying the vehicle with
yeah,
no figure. But I'm like, it's gonna start getting cramped in there because it's like you got a hiss, you got this Jeep, there's another one, a couple dudes riding motorcycles, and you know there's a
hmm
dragonfly on the way.
yeah,
Real estate is real, people.
it really is.
I mean, it looks good. Like I said, GI Joe fans right now are eating pretty good. Like
Yeah,
classifieds
most
out here
definitely.
giving them all the goods. Me, I'm just cherry picking at this point.
Yeah, it's cool, but yeah, it's just like you said, it's more of like a space thing at this point. Like I can't go too crazy on like vehicles, you know.
Like I said, unless it's your main and you ain't got other side pieces, go for it. But if you got side pieces, nah, it ain't gonna happen.
Mhm.
Next thing you know, you sitting surrounded.
Yeah,
$100, September of 2024. All right, from Syndicate Collectibles, we have the Howlin' Werewolf, 1/12 scale
uh,
deluxe figure.
yeah. This is tight. You know, that being said, Howling. not the best movie ever. It's not the greatest werewolf movie ever made, but I mean, any time we get a new horror figure, it's like I'm getting it. Like I'm getting it. So this 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 just fits into that category of, do I want it? Not really, not that much, but am I gonna buy it? Yes, absolutely.
He said, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like it's like a new horror figure. Like, yeah, absolutely, I'm getting it. Looks creepy. Looks like a good. This looks like a good like generic like werewolf too. Like, that's what I like about it. It's just like a nice generic like werewolf. Like, even if you don't like the howling and you're just like, hey, like I'm gonna have him fight Blade, because Blade probably fought a werewolf at some point. Did he? I don't know. Maybe.
He probably did.
Probably did.
I mean, if you fight vampires, you probably run afoul of a werewolf somewhere along the line.
Yeah. 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 Like, I'm sure his paths crossed with a hairy boy from time to time. So there you
Oh
go.
my.
Well, $60 for this hairy boy, November of 2024. And now from that same company, from a hairy boy to a pumpkin-headed boy. Pumpkinhead 1/12 scale deluxe action figure.
Yeah. Jimmy, I know you getting this, Jimmy.
Nope.
Not even
Yes.
Pumpkinhead?
Bro, this man is wilding here tonight.
It's cold-blooded.
I'm getting
Oh,
this. I'm passing on the howling, but I'm getting this one.
Alright, but you getting the pumpkin head though.
Yes.
Yeah, same.
I've been asking like for something like this for like 10 years, so I'm definitely gonna get it.
Yeah. Like, I have the, like, Jimmy, like we were talking about, like, I have the movie Maniacs one. I know you have that one too. But
Yep.
so just an articulated, like, we've never had like an articulated pumpkin head in this scale. Like, I can't speak on if we've ever gotten like anything in like 1/6 scale, but I know at least in this scale we've never had like a fully articulated pumpkin head. So I'm probably gonna need this.
Now Blade can fight a werewolf and a pumpkin-headed man / boy.
There you go.
That's what happens when you run out of space. You got to do shelf sharing, you know.
He can fight the hairy boy, and then he can fight the scary boy.
And then like he can fight the Care Bears because I don't know where else to put them.
Sounds like a dilemma.
Real estate.
Mm-hmm.
$65, August of 2024. Alright, from Storm Collectibles, we've got the King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match, Rochi Yorosho, 1/12 scale.
It's pretty cool. Like, it's pretty cool. If you're into King of Fighters, and you've been going in on this line, then probably you wanna pick this up.
Whoa.
I personally don't mess with King of Fighters,
Same.
but I don't know. For me, it was Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, and then later on Tekken.
No Killer Instinct?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I did do some Killer Instinct. You're right. I did do some Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct was the shit, boy.
Yeah, I did. I did do some Killer Instinct.
Combo breaker.
Yeah, like I never really got it. Never really got into King of Fighters.
Like, to be honest, back in the days, like the SNK stuff, like we knew about it, but a lot of it was still arcade at the time, and any console stuff that it was on was like one of those, like either like you had to get the Neo Geo or something, or the TurboGrafx or something.
Yeah, like they just weren't like as accessible.
Like we all knew they existed. We all knew they were out there because, like, yeah, if you go to an arcade, you probably see King of Fighters or Samurai Showdown and all those fucking games. But yeah, they weren't accessible for people to play like that. So it's just like, nobody, you know, Mortal Kombat was. Street Fighter was on Super Nintendo. We was, you know, couldn't lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially when Super Street Fighter came out, like that shit was a game changer.
Yeah, so like I said, yeah, like for me, like Killer Instinct, like and Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, that's what I was kind of playing, like in terms of fighting games. I don't know, like I had a Super Nintendo, and my brother had like a Genesis. So if you weren't on Super Nintendo or Genesis, then you just didn't get fucked with.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I said, like later on, like when we got the PlayStation, I got into like Tekken. So I don't know. It's good. Like it's good. Like I said, if you're into this line, but I personally I am not.
So how many you getting?
Why he beating up on not Ken over here?
Never played it, so I couldn't tell you. Is he like a bad guy? I thought he was like a good guy. I don't know.
Well, he's gonna set you back $90 second quarter of 2025. Alright. From Higher Toys, we're getting a Universal Soldiers Andrew Scott 1/12 scale. I don't know who Andrew Scott is, but I know what Universal Soldiers are. And he kind of looks like Cody Rhodes. Universal Cody Rhodes.
I'm sort of on the fence about this one.
Why is that?
I kind of want it. I kind of want it just because it looks like a cool toy. But like I never really been that into like Universal Soldier.
Oh, this is the Dolph Lundgren character. Like, okay.
Enough to where I'm like, oh man, I gotta pick this up. But I don't know, like you know, sometimes like when you collect figures, like sometimes you just see something and it just looks like a cool toy, and that's why I want it, just because it looks like a cool toy.
Boy toy.
But like objectively, like I don't really like it doesn't do anything for me.
What do you think, Jimmy?
What?
So what do you think?
I don't even know what this is.
Bro, this man.
I don't know. We're going over stuff that I'm not getting anything today. I don't know.
What, are you trying to be like a responsible adult and save money or something?
Like, I don't buy G.I. Joe. I don't buy King of Fighters. I don't buy whatever bullshit this is. I can't get Blackheart because fucking Hasbro. It's terrible.
Look at this sad boy over here.
They want me to buy a third Brother Voodoo. I didn't even want the first Brother Voodoo. Nobody does. I'm getting that Pumpkinhead, though.
Yeah.
But look at the Universal Soldier.
It ain't universal enough for me to get it.
What if he looked like Jean-Claude Van Damme?
I don't really see that as incentive. Try again.
You're a monster.
Why?
Monster! You know what? Show's over. Show's over. Go credits.
It doesn't even look Dolph
Show's
Lundgren though.
Show's over.
Is that mixed media?
Nah, we're back.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Can Haya get the license to like the Arnold Schwarzenegger from the what is it, the Running Man? I want that.
You want the Running Man?
Yeah,
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
love that movie.
Well, Dolph Lundgren here will set you back 105. June of 2025.
He does not run fast enough for me.
What about these turtles right here from Super 7? We're getting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimates Leonardo from the 2003 animated series. Probably some would say one of the good ones when it was time to reboot.
Yeah. This is my Turtles. Like, this is the Turtles like I grew up with. But
It's sad that
know,
it's sad that it's Super 7 over here making them though.
it's like I just don't wanna dive back into like another Turtles collection. You know, like that's the only thing that's really kinda keeping me out of these.
Well, I'm in that same boat, but it's also that it's Super 7 that keeping me away from this because it's like I'm not paying that price.
Yeah, see, like that's
I'm
the
not
thing
paying.
too.
I'm
Like
not
the
paying
fact that
$50
it's
for a turtle. I'm not. I'm already paying $70
like
for a
if you
blob. I'm not paying $50 for a turtle.
like if you pick up all four of these turtles, you're well over like $200.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just I just can't do it, and it's Super 7, man. I don't really want to fuck with Super 7, man. Like I don't like the way they do business. I don't like the way they're not transparent with their customers. So it's just I don't really want to fuck with Super 7. Like they look good and stuff, but it's just too like I don't need another set of turtles as much as these do look really good.
Like
I usually like buy Super 7 because they get clearanced a lot, but the turtles don't. So, in fact, like
Yeah, like
most of 7 stuff does get clearance, except like anything TMNT, if you notice.
yeah, like I think the turtle stuff is their one brand that people are super invested in.
Yeah.
Mr. V, what's going on?
But man, like if I didn't have like any NECA turtles, then I'd be all in on these. I'd be like, yeah, like let's fucking go. I'd be all in, but I don't live in that alternate universe. I live in this universe, and this universe's Matt has a full shelf, multiple shelves of turtles. And,
Listen, give it time. I feel like NECA will get their hands on the 2003 versions of the Turtles at some point.
Oh yeah, Randy's salivating at the mouth like a rabid dog right now, looking at these.
And like I said, I'm avoiding these because like I do like the 2003 version of the Turtles. I like the look of them. But I'm not fucking with Super 7, and I'm really not trying to fuck with more Turtles. I'm already gonna have to resist when NECA puts these out. And puts them out better and cheaper. and I might have to resist.
Like I'm not saying like I won't get anything from this line. Like if they, if they put out like a shredder, I might get that shredder because I think the shredder from the 2003 series I think is the best version of shredder. But yeah, I just don't have $200 for a whole nother team of like turtles at this point in my life.
But Leo here will set you back $55. February of 2025. So you got a little time there. Well, if Leonardo leads, then Donatello definitely does machines. So we got Donnie here. Again, looks good. I like what
Yeah,
they've done here,
yeah,
but it's just something I can't get on board with. But like I said, I like what they've done here.
yeah.
E2 will set you back 55
It's like
bucks. What's up?
it's like everything I said about the Leo, you could just apply it to the Donnie. Like he looks great. Like it's not even anything against these figures. Like I think they actually look really nice. It's just money, space.
Yeah. So 55 bucks, February of 2025 for Donnie. Now, Raphael is cool, but rude. Got Raphael here. Again, Turtles. Honestly, I think there should be rules in figure collecting that I think every collector should just be universal. When it's like, when you try to pressure a company to do something, it's like, look here. If you have a IP where the sum of the parts are known only in like a group form, then they should only be produced in a group form, meaning you should never sell me individual turtles. You should always sell me a 4-pack because the sum of the parts is always together. They're not an individual. There's no such thing as like a Raph standalone or a Mikey standalone or a Donnie standalone. And outside of the last Ronin, and even then they had to find a way to get the other turtles back in it. But it's like, if you're gonna sell me turtles, you need to sell them in a 4-pack. That's like saying I want to sell you Golden Girls. Okay, sell me a motherfucking 4-pack. Oh, I'm gonna sell you Kiss. Oh, cool. Sell me a Kiss 4-pack. Do not sell me these motherfuckers individually. What makes you think I would buy one and not get the rest? You know?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Like that's the thing too. Like $55 per turtle is kind of a lot. Like if this was like let's say if this was like $100 or a buck 25, and you got all four turtles, and it was just like a 4-pack, then okay, like that's not too bad. But I don't know. Yeah, you
Here,
gotta buy all four separately, $55 each. Can't do it.
yeah. Here's the thing: like, if Super Seven gave you all four in a pack, they just charge you like $250. So you're not really gonna be winning.
The thing is though, is like with Super 7, Leonardo and Raphael could come out, and then Michelangelo and Donatello could get canceled because they do stuff like that. Like they'll cancel like certain waves of figures without canceling the whole line. You know what I mean? Like Super
Yeah.
7 does that all the time. Like Super 7 canceled the Bulk and Skull because there wasn't enough pre-orders. So like that's the other thing with Super 7 is like I don't have a lot of faith in them as a company, because that's the thing. Like Leonardo and Raphael could come out, and then they could be like, oh, like there was a problem with Mikey and Donnie, and we had to push them back, and then they'll never come out. Like they'll just never come out.
True.
That's why like Super 7 as a company, they're just I don't have a lot of faith in them as a company.
I still remember the like $500 turtle van. Like, get the F out of here. Seriously, 500?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. Good figures though.
55, February of 2025. And of course, the party dude himself, Michelangelo. I like we got a set of some spinning knucks. We got a set of regular nunchucks.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like I said, we've already kind of spoken our piece on these. Just getting them out there. So you got Mikey, 55, February of 2025. All right, we got a Mega Man X7 Axe 112 scale model kit.
I know a lot of people don't like Axel. I don't know. I don't mind him. I think he's fine.
What's wrong with Axel?
It's just I don't know. I know a lot of people kind of shit on him. They don't like him. I don't know why. I think he's cool. Is X7 my favorite Mega Man X game? No, but you know, if you got X and you got Zero, like why not get Axel? Why not complete that trio, you know? And I think he looks good. It's, you know, like, yeah, okay, it's a model kit. You got to do the work yourself, but I don't think we have any other 112 Axel figures. So, you know, like I said, if you got Zero and you got X, and maybe this might be it, man. This kind of completes that trio. I like it. Am I getting this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm like collecting like Mega Man X like that, but yeah, it does look good.
And he's got guns too. He's packing that heat.
Yeah. Got those blocks.
Hey, are you watching SmackDown, Matt?
I sure am.
Oh, if I get out of here, there's crazy Samoans and Tongans coming for you.
Bro, like CM Punk versus Tama Tonga is a match that only happens in my dreams. Like I don't even give a fuck about Solo Sikoa, but like Tama Tonga versus Punk, like that only happens in my dreams.
Tamatonga. Let's tango, Tamatonga.
Exactly.
Yeah. I know wrestling. Fuck Matt Cardona.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck him in anybody.
I was just thinking, like, I hope he says it, and then he said it.
Yeah, listen, I know things. I'm a smart guy.
He's like, I'm smart. I can read.
I'm smart. I can read. That's it.
He's like, the candy corn hasn't stunted my ability to learn. Although it can do that to you though, Jimmy. Eating candy corn
Nah.
has been proven that to stunt your ability to learn.
But it makes my wiener big.
No, it actually makes your pee-pee smaller, son.
Then what's making it big?
That's just a placebo.
Oh my.
That's a
It's a
placebo.
placebo?
It's a placebo.
You're telling me it's just my will that's creating that?
It's the placebo, son. You just
The
imagine
human body.
you just imagine it. You got body dysmorphia.
Oh no! So it's still like 4 inches?
I don't know. I don't know.
Shit!
Are you asking or are you telling?
Hold up! I just tripped. I'm good. What? Sorry, I didn't hear the last insult. What?
Look at all these Mega Men. No one said anything.
No, I was saying something before.
Yo, for real. Like, anybody that's listening to this and you're not subscribed, you gotta subscribe, man, because nowhere else on the internet are you talking about Mega Man and a 4-inch penis in the same sentence. Like, nowhere else on the internet is that happening.
Only here.
Not yet.
The number one show. Number one show.
Like, I think it's important people know everything about us.
Also, 4 inches is perfectly respectable, okay?
Listen, it's not about how big it is. It's about where you put it.
It's not the size of the bat, it's how you swing it.
Or stick, in my case. That was a joke. Nobody laughed. Nobody's still laughing.
Oh no, the bloodline.
Yeah,
Gonna
so
be
see, okay, so here you go. See? Look, you get X, you get Axel, you get Zero. Look, they all look great together. They all look nice together.
Hey yo, side note, non-toy related. So I got this electronic litter box for the boys. And I get notifications and be like, your litter box is now clean. And then it'll tell you like somebody who weighs 10 pounds dropped a deuce. Like, okay. Okay, thanks. But then it was like someone weighed 5 pounds. I'm like, I don't got no cat weighing 5 pounds. Who the fuck weigh 5 pounds? And then like Jim Cornette put his paw in. It's like, oh, cat Jim, you a big boy.
That's funny.
I'm like, my man, son, don't be up in there. He be dipping his paw in like it's a pool or something. Like, boy, just get your ass in there and go do your business.
I'll be sure to try that one way when I visit.
Yeah, like at 5:18 today, a 15-pound animal went to the bathroom. That's Jim Cornette. He 15 pounds. So you mean to tell me Jim Cornette put his paw in his 5 pounds? That's a big motherfucker. He put his paw in it, weigh 5 pounds. He 15 pounds altogether? Jim Cornette. Actually, he lost 2 pounds. He must have had to drop a hot one. He dropped 2 pounds. Shit, I wish I lost weight like that.
Tell me about it.
Nah, because yesterday it said he was 17 pounds. Now he 15? So he dropped the whole 2 pounds?
That's the way it goes.
Man, technology.
I feel you, Daniel. Like 2003 TMNT, like that's just a show I grew up with, man. Like I was too young for the 80s one. So 2003, like that's what I kind of grew up with, you know. That was that was like my turtles.
Turtles, bitch.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm at first I wasn't gonna get any of these, but now that I'm seeing all three of them together, I'm like actually they look pretty nice. I kind of fucking want these now.
Who makes these again?
I wanted. I think these are like Kotobukiya.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
this is
they're model kits. Though.
yeah, this is
Model kits, yeah.
This is Kota
Oh.
Bakia.
Okay, they do good work though. So
Set you back
But see, like,
$75 though for this though.
Here's my thing though. Like, if I get these three, are we gonna get like a Sigma? Are we gonna get any like? Are we gonna get any like Mavericks? Like, how deep in this line are we gonna go? You know,
Mm-hmm.
like, are we gonna get any villains?
All right, well, $75, December of 2024. I hope we get some, maybe, you know. Okay, now this is something I saw here. This is from Joy Toys. This is their Roman Republic like gladiator soldiers. You can get them individually, but they got a 5-pack where you can get them all in 1 pack, which is pretty good.
Yeah. I personally,
little does he know.
I never got anything from Joy Toys, but I hear they do pretty good stuff. Is it you at the door, Jimmy? Is it you?
Yeah, I'm there to try his litter box. I'll be like, step aside. I need to lose some weight.
Oh, Mr. V, yeah, like Vile. I would be all over. I'd be all over that. Like I said, like if I knew we were gonna get like a Sigma and a Vile and maybe some like Mavericks, it would be easier for me to kind of invest in those Mega Man figures. But it's just I don't know if just the three alone is like enough for me to be like, yeah, like let me kind of jump into this. But I don't know. I don't know. I kind of when I see them all together, it kind of makes me. But yeah, like could not agree more, Mr. V. I would absolutely want Vile. Well, yeah, these Joy Toys. I don't. Jimmy, Joy Toys are pretty small, right? Like, aren't these like pretty tiny?
They're like Haya toys. Like, so they're 1/18th.
Okay, yeah.
But I kind of want like the whole pack because if you buy the whole pack, you get like a bunch of goodies. Like I think
Yeah.
Roman Republic coins, a scroll, like a fancy like gift bag or something. There's like really cool stuff. So they look nice too.
Yeah, they look good.
But this is gonna open like because I really want like articulated Roman soldiers, Greek soldiers, but this is gonna open a whole new black hole, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking space. Although these shouldn't take up too much space. I mean, they're like 1/18th. Yeah.
I just don't know if like do I want to invest in a bunch of like Spartans? Yes, I do. But also like I don't.
If they want to do like Spartan type of stuff, I would love articulated figures from 300.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have the old NECA ones, but they're like movie maniacs. They can't really move, but they look nice.
I think Figma did like Leonidas. Man, I wish that shit would get like reissued.
Oh, if they would do that, I would grab a Leonidas. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish that shit would get reissued.
Leonidas.
Yeah, they look good. It's just I don't know. I just can't. You can't like. Yeah, like if I was rich, then I'd buy lots of stuff. But you can't. I'm not rich, and you can't get everything.
I will get you this for your birthday.
No, okay. Then in that case, I will get you this for your birthday.
No, I want an $800 statue. Actually, could you get me that?
Okay, I'll get you both.
Okay. Oh, thank you. I didn't expect that.
There you go. See?
But I also want an electronic litter box. Can you hook me up?
No, you got a. Smith has to hook us up with the electronic litter box.
Well, like he's still not at the door, and I'm knocking. I think he's trying to find his gun or something. I don't know.
It's like someone's at my door. Yeah, it's me.
It's me.
It's me. I'm at the door.
Let me in. I'm not a threat. Sort of. I'm just here to.
I think next year when we go to Smith's house for a visit, he's gonna have to take us to a convention. He's always going to these like conventions and stuff. He's gonna have to take us to one.
I don't walk so good, so he has to carry me.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll manage.
Oh, he finally came back and he didn't even open the door for me.
Listen, you better open your own goddamn door.
Bro, you gotta watch out. You was like there's someone at the door, and Jimmy's like, yeah, it's me.
I do like the gladiators. They're pretty cool. Cool.
Bro, do you got any good seafood restaurants around you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
There's supposed to be one. In fact, we're having a bit of a seafood boil this weekend.
Jimmy, do you like seafood?
No.
Jimmy eats all he eats is fucking porridge. This orphan over here.
It's fucking good.
Wait, I don't eat porridge. That's gross.
You're a little orphan boy.
What?
When we come to your house, can you take us out for seafood? It'll be Jimmy's treat.
Wait, what? Why don't you guys come down? I'll show you the area. A lot of wildlife.
Bro, because you got too many fucking tarantulas.
They're not gonna hurt you. Just don't step on them.
Bro, no, listen, man. I'm not trying to fuck with no fucking tarantulas. Plus, I'm not trying to be in that other time zone.
Fuck y'all.
Oh, it's 5 o'clock. What do we do? Oh, I guess gotta watch Raw.
Where we gotta go to Jimmy's house. You gotta get up early for shit that we be late to everything.
You're just pissy because my days are longer.
How are they? They're not longer. They're late.
No, they're not. What do you mean?
They're late.
Everything's fine. Look, I see a palm tree in the sun.
Everything's happening in the East Coast time. You cats were late for 9/11, okay? Just face it. You're late for 9/11. You were sleeping on 9/11.
No, I was watching the TV. I was little though, but I was late. Yeah.
Late.
Wait,
Late
no, I
to the
wasn't.
party, coming in tardy.
Yeah, Daniel, I'm kind of with you there. I don't overly love spiders. Like I wouldn't say like I'm terrified of them, but I just rather not deal with them. And I don't want to go anywhere where there's like tarantulas on your front porch. I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm good.
Plus, you live in one of those states where like bugs don't go away for the winter.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with you. Bugs don't
You
go
don't
away
want
for
to
the
meet the
winter. Nah, they hang around all year
we
long. Dead that
we
noise.
we have a new breed of mosquitoes that you can't see. Do you want to meet them?
Nah, I don't want to deal with your stealth mosquitoes with their
Your stealth
predator,
mosquitoes.
the predator with their predator tech. I don't want none of that.
Your stealth mosquitoes. I don't know. I don't know why that's so funny, but it's I don't want to deal with your stealth mosquitoes. Oh shit,
But
that's
like,
funny.
if you guys come over, I can show you my new cowboy hat that I bought today.
Why don't you just bring it to Smith's house?
Because they're gonna like confiscate it on the airplane
No, they won't.
Just
and call me
just wear
and
it
call
to
me
his house.
a terrorist.
No, they won't.
Bro, am I gonna have to take a plane to your house?
Well, you gonna
I'm gonna
walk?
have to I'm gonna have to fly. I'm gonna have to fly. That's
You're
scary.
probably closer to me than Jimmy. You could probably like actually drive here because I'm not that far from the border.
Okay. Ooh, good.
Cause like Michigan is bordered of Canada, right?
Sure.
Are, are
Let's
you
just
at? Are
say
you...
it is.
Fucking stupid. I'm
let's
acting
just
like I know. I don't fucking know either. Is it?
let's just say it is and leave it at
Wait,
that.
wait. Hold on a second. Let's bunch of knuckleheads over here.
It's about to bring out the globe. He's like, watch it spin. I have like a whole full education and a master's degree. I
Whoa.
can't figure it out. I
Yeah,
can't.
actually, like I'm only like 10 hours away from you.
Ain't you in Ottawa?
Yeah, I am in Ottawa. I'm like 10 hours away from you. That's actually not bad at all.
Yo, bro, by car, 15 hours away from me, my dude.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Nah, that's a whole day's trip, son. I've done that before.
That's not even like a full day. Like I could leave in the morning and I'll be there for supper time. Jimmy's gonna have to take a plane though, probably.
Ah, fuck me. I'm gonna stay in
Because
California.
like, once I get
like
to the
it.
border, son, I just gotta drive through Toronto and then fucking go straight to Ottawa. How deep you in Ottawa?
Wow.
I'm like central.
So before Quebec, before you get into Quebec?
Yeah, yeah.
See that shit, son?
Y'all don't want to see Los Angeles?
Nope. Fuck that. There a bunch of dudes trying to diddle your butthole. No, thank you, sir.
And that's just how we show
Oh, Chelsea
affection.
Green won? Chelsea Green's
I'm
throwing the
okay
money in
with
the
it.
bank?
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Somebody different, man. Somebody different. Daniel, what's specifically about what we're talking about is making you uncomfortable? You keep asking us to move on and saying you're uncomfortable. What specifically about us talking about getting together is making you uncomfortable? Please further elaborate.
So that I can make you even more uncomfortable. Because, I'm not a nice or perfect person.
Well, we got these gladiators.
Spiders?
Let's move on with these gladiators. What? 200 for the whole set. $20 deposit. September of 2024. You can get these individually, but if you want the set, $200. Godzilla. All right, from Bandai Spirit, we've got Godzilla 1954. S.A. Martial Arts Godzilla 70th Anniversary Special Version.
Jimmy, are you going in on this? Because I know lately you've been kind of getting into some monster arts.
What's the difference between this and the regular, 54 Godzilla, though? We need Gojira, because I don't see any difference between this and the one I have.
Yeah, this is like the classic, classic Godzilla here.
I have the black and white one, but they also did a color one, so I don't know. Maybe this is just like a straight up reissue.
I think this is a different color version, because I remember looking at this figure because he had the accessory with the plane and the flame, but I am noticing the color is a lot toned down more than the last one was. The last one was more the darker hue, whereas this is kind of more of a wash almost. So I think that's the difference. I think it's just a different color.
Oh, it's pretty. So.
I mean, if you missed that on the first version, and you get a second version, and it's not that far off from that one, so yeah, it's all good.
I think I'm holding out for Hyatt Toys at this point.
Well, it comes with a stand. 70. That's kind of cool.
But yeah, it looks nice.
120 February of 2025. Alright, from X Plus, we've got Shin Godzilla Toho 30 centimeter series Godzilla 4th form Ortoro version. I don't know what that means. I just know it's baby arm. It's baby arm Godzilla.
It's the orthopedics version of Shin Godzilla. Yeah, I get you.
Which one is Shin Godzilla again?
The one with the creepy ending.
Oh yeah, that's scary murder Godzilla.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted on this.
Yeah, the face is kind of freaky on this bitch.
Monster Arts just put another one on pre-order if you're curious, because this is X Plus, right?
Yeah.
So he's just a big ass vinyl.
Basically. And it'll set you back $300 with a $30 deposit, fourth quarter of 2024. Transformers! I thought I bought these already. Alright, so we got Transformers Dramatic Capture Series, DCS2, Autobot Headquarters 3-pack. You're getting a Jazz, a Prime, and a Teletran 1. Which, if you didn't buy the ARC, then this is kind of another figure. But if you've got the ARC, you've already got the Teletran 1. And like I said, we've already gotten this Prime in Earthrise, Siege. We just got this Jazz in the Studio Series.
So, I will say I like the paint on the Prime though. It looks very cartoony.
Yeah, they definitely tweaked the paint job on it. So,
like his thighs are the white, like they should be. But Studio Series is doing like an 86 Prime. I'm gonna see what that looks like first. But even then, I'm not gonna buy a 3-pack just for a Prime with a slightly better paint job.
No.
Same. Plus, I did go in on the ARC, so I already have the Teletran one.
Yeah, same.
Although that Jazz is a good Jazz though from the Studio Series.
Yeah, it is.
But I would say I would only get this if you didn't already pick up any of these already. But if you did, this is an easy pass. Unless you're looking for the more color swapped Prime, then I can kind of see that. So yeah, $90, third quarter of 2024.
Yeah, I agree. Like the paint on the Prime is nice, but not buying a whole 3-pack just for that.
From YOLO, we got Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime Advanced Model Kits.
Man, I'm getting kind of tired of Rise of the Beast stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot. This looks okay. I did take a peek at this earlier in the week when it dropped. It's pretty good if you want just like a representation of Prime from that movie. But I've seen better ones. But he's nice. He's pretty articulated. But I have one Prime like in this style from the Bumblebee movie, and that's all I need. So
I don't know, man. I feel like a thing where I feel like this movie just kind of came and went, and I don't really care about it anymore.
I don't either, but it must have made bank because they keep on making more and more stuff, like even more so than from Bumblebee.
I don't think I don't think they really did the Beast Wars justice, or the Beast Wars characters per se. So it's just kind of, I don't know. For me, I feel like this movie just came and went for me. I don't care about getting figures from this movie anymore.
They had like only 3 Beast Wars characters in the entire movie, so don't care. Air Razor don't count because bitch got whacked in the first like half hour.
Bro, and she doesn't even transform in the movie.
No, she don't even transform. No,
it's all right, Mr. V. Like it's not terrible. Like it's not terrible. Like if you watch it, I don't think you're gonna have like a bad time. But it's not really like memorable. Like it's not really something where it's like watch it over and over again.
You know what I learned recently about Rise of the Beasts is the guy who voices Rhinox in the movie voices Depth Charge in the animated show.
Oh, interesting.
And I'm like, why didn't you just put Depth Charge in the movie? You know, you had him. Oh well.
It looks like Gallo McIntyre got some payback on Punk here. It looks like.
See, again, for anybody that says they don't need the blood, this is why you need the blood, because look how much more violent this beatdown looks because he's all bloody. You know what
And
I'm
we
saying?
didn't even see a beatdown. Like, all the beatdown happened off screen.
But I mean, look how more it looks so much more violent because of how bloody he is. Yeah,
I mean,
I don't think
it's
you'll
an
have
alright
I don't
looking
think you'll have a
product.
bad time with it, V. But just you know, I don't think you'll have a bad time with it, but don't expect too much.
It's $37, September of 2024. I think I forgot the other one. Let me go here real quick, because I know there was other Transformers that came out last week that we didn't see. They dropped a bunch that honestly I wasn't that excited about. Like, we looked at the GoBot one a couple weeks ago, but where's the new ones they had?
Yeah.
Where are these bullshit? Come on, here we go. Like, they re-released Metal Hawk, which is like, whatever, dude. We already had a Metal Hawk. Then we got Legacy's Slipstream for the Legacy line here, which is fine. It's a female seeker. It is what it is. Looks like they took like a wing blade and retooled it up a bit.
But she's only in the Cyberverse, right? Like, she's not a G1 character.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I kind of don't really want any of these.
What about you, Jimmy?
Sorry, what about me?
About these Legacy Transformers.
I don't know. I'm not going out of my way to get them. Like the female seeker's cool, I guess, but I don't know if I need them. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I have Slipstream. Like, I picked up the Slipstream that was released in the Cyberverse line. Like, I don't really think I'm getting another one.
Like a female seeker is cool, and it would be cool to add to the seeker squad, but it look like the design of the character is so different from all of my seekers. It just seems so out of place. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, she's very stylized.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you would have given me a traditional seeker mold with this paint scheme and said, you know, it's from this new show or whatever, I would have bought that, because that would fit with my collection like perfectly. But this is basically asking to go on its own shelf, you know. But I'm really picky when it comes to some of the Transformer stuff, because like my display is really specific these days with them.
Yeah. Daniel says Slipstream first appeared in animated. Okay, that's cool. I never watched animated, so. Is it good? Is it worth watching?
It's okay.
Transformers
It's
animated.
okay.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, for real? You never watched it?
No.
Oh yeah, I liked it a lot. Like David Kay
Like,
plays Optimus. It's awesome.
what's better, animated or Prime? Like, out of the two, like, which one should I watch?
Prime.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, Prime is better.
Okay.
But yeah, like Daniel's right. Yeah, Slipstream. Yeah, she was in animated. I actually prefer that design to this, but
I think I started Prime. I need to go back and finish it.
it's really good.
Dang. Mello doesn't even get an entrance.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of saw these reveals, and none of these kind of really piqued my interest.
Wow, we got already in the ring introduction.
Mhm.
Saw one of those like Rock Lord ripoffs, like one of the core class ones today at Target, but I didn't get it.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm kind of out on those.
Although I did pick up some cool Transformers stuff yesterday. I got a War for Cybertron, like the video game Starscream. And I got Shockwave from the good part of Bumblebee, and I found
Okay,
Metals 2 Megatron. So
right, that's cool.
yeah, that was a good haul.
Nice. Well, this is going to be 25, 26, January 2025. Then we had a Transformers animated Motor Master, which just is a retooling of animated Prime.
Yeah, again, kind of. I'm good.
The fact that we don't have like a defensor and he doesn't combine with anybody is just kind of lame, though.
This I am getting. I think I told you this the other day, Smith. But the only way you could have gotten like a proper animated Motormaster way back in the day is if you attended BotCon here in LA and got the 5-pack with the Stunticons, which I couldn't get. And this is like basically a second chance, like 20 years later. So I'll get this for nostalgia purposes only.
I think we talked about this not that long ago. They had like an animated convention where they were showing off what they had animated Devastator looking like.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like, damn, man, wish we would have got a fucking, Stunticons in a Minosaur. But yeah, 35 November of 2024. What else did they put out? They put out like some classic looking Prime. Where is that?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
You know what I'm talking about,
I
right?
Yeah, it's because I have no reason to get that now because I pre-ordered the Missing Link one, but it's still a little bit tempting. Like if I come across it in person. It's that Transformers addiction, man.
Here it is.
Like black.
Yeah, it's like a classic Prime, but with new aesthetics to it, though. Which is pretty cool. Kind of revamping an old design almost.
I'm curious if they'll do any more.
Be like, hey, do the Megatron. Just put an orange cap on him.
Still not gonna happen. Like, the only way you're gonna get a classic Megatron from Hasbro is if they put an orange cap and then make the gun like super bright colors, like they did with that Generations one, which defeats the purpose.
Which was like, it was like a Nerf gun?
It looked like a Nerf gun.
Yeah, that was weird.
And then, like, Takara, like a few years later, painted him gunmetal silver, and it looked way better, obviously. But, like, the cool thing is, Missing Link, that's Takara. They can do whatever they want, so I think they could put out, like, a Megatron in gun form, and I get that.
Then we got a Quake here. The last time we saw a Quake was Titan's Return as a repaint of Chrome Dome.
It's alright, but I'm good.
Yeah, I don't care for Quake, so. Yeah, I know they did the reissue Soundwave again, so yeah.
Oh, fuck that overpriced crap.
And then we get the Galvatron of Armada Megatron.
Yeah.
Are you getting this one, Jimmy, or are you just sticking with regular Armada Megatron?
No, I'll pick this up, because they're probably going to do a Power Links Optimus, and I'd like the pair. So I might as well just go in now.
And he's, what, 55?
Yeah. I wish they'd speed up with a lot of these, like, Unicron trilogy stuff, because it's really sporadic, just randomly. Here's this character.
They made a core class Universe Galvatron, Energon Galvatron. But like, why'd you make a core class? Who the fuck wants that shit? But yeah, that's some of the new other Transformer stuff. Moving on to Takara Tomy, we got Masterpiece. GMPG11DK2 Guard, which is basically just a repaint or the Diaclone colors of Ironhide. I think, honestly and truthfully, if they're gonna re-release characters in like Diaclone colors, they should be way cheaper.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Yep.
So like I said, this is nothing but a repaint of an Ironhide, and it's like, even if you didn't get the Ironhide, you're not gonna get this as a stand-in because it's not even a proper color. He's literally just a generic Autobot at this point. Hell, he doesn't even have any Autobots insignia on him. He's literally a Diaclone. Diaclone. I mean, if you were looking for someone to be a victim of a tragic Decepticon attack, here's your man right here. Random guard number 1.
Yeah, I'm not getting this.
Yeah. especially
I want
for
new
for
characters.
for 125. Like I'm not paying $1.25 for a Diaclone. And if that
So
was the
like,
case, I'd actually just go buy Diaclone.
like I'm confused with Takara right now. I get that they're not gonna make like a cliff jumper or a jazz because they can't get the rights to the vehicle. Whatever. If you want to be like a prick, don't make them. But what's stopping them from doing like a Cosmo, for example? Like you don't need the rights for a fucking saucer. Like make new characters.
Cosmo,
Nobody wants Diaclone.
Warpath, Beachcomber,
Yeah, any of those, dude.
Huffer, Gears, Tracks, Windcharger. There's a lot of other Autobots that could be made that aren't licensed vehicles.
Power Glide.
Yeah, Power Glide. I mean, hell, if you wanted to be sassy, finish your Dinobots.
Oh yeah.
Finish your Dinobots, or re-release Grimlock and make him bigger.
Yeah.
Keep up with the third parties. Finish your Dinobots. Also from Masterpiece, Takara told me we got a MPG 10 lift ticket, which is just a repaint of Hoist. Again, another Diaclone. It's not a bad looking figure in the repaint, but it's like he's a nobody that I don't need. He's a background character. This is that one character that dies in the show because he's a red shirt. No one cares.
Yeah, I'm good.
And they want one.
Easy
Like I said,
pass.
look, 150. This is a repaint. This should not be the same amount. Like you gotta knock these prices down on the repaints, the Diaclones. It's just insane.
They doing the same for the train bots, right?
We looked at those, and there's no sense of us looking at the Soundwave again. We already know what it looks like. We saw it in Earthrise. We saw it in Kingdom. We've seen the Soundwave and the Sound Blaster. We've seen all the tapes. There's no sense going over it again. They want to reissue it. They can reissue it, but I'm not gonna go over it again. It's just a reissue of a Soundwave we've already seen, Daniel.
Only twice more expensive.
Yeah, that's you. Now this is from Toy Easy. We've seen stuff from them before. They do these battleship transformers. Oh, Carmelo makes it to Money in the Bank. Carmelo Stains, the guy who got no entrance.
He's probably the guy I expected to win that match.
And Randy taking the pin over here. Getting caught up in a roll-up.
I don't know. Randy at this stage in his career, he doesn't need to be in a Money in the Bank match. Like, he's already got enough back problems.
Well, we got the Wisconsin battleship here.
Oh, excuse me.
Which is basically just a big-ass transformer, so... But it transformed into a battleship.
Is this like anybody? Like, is this a character, or is
This is
just
just a
something,
like a
made
third.
up?
This is a third party. This is nobody.
Okay, this is just something that they made up. I don't need this.
No.
Okay, cool.
Oh no, they're showing us Chad Gable's murderers again. I mean, it's a cool ship. I don't know who that lady is though, but hey now. Chad Gable got murdered, son.
R.I.P.
That's okay. That just means Tozawa's free now.
So they're gonna have to do a double funeral because don't forget Ricochet got murdered too.
He got murdered.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope they don't screw it up though.
Yes. Yeah. Same. It's like the problem with WWE is like sometimes they factions be kind of their factions be some kind of pointless, you know?
Yeah.
Like I get it, like they're spooky monsters and stuff. I get it, but like are they going to win championships? Like are they going to be trying to actually win championships?
I hope so.
Or are they just gonna do like spooky stuff every week and that's all it's gonna be? Like I need more than that, you know? Like Undertaker did spooky stuff too, but he was still out there like winning titles, you know?
Yeah. Well. Let's go here. Alright, we got from 1,000 Toys, we got Halo Reach. We got the June A266 Noble 112 scale.
So Big Bad and everybody else actually listed this incorrectly. He's actually Noble 3. Carter's Noble 1. But that did not stop me from wanting to get this because I am going to get this. For sure. I have Carter on pre-order and Noble 6. And now I'm going to have June on pre-order.
It looks good.
So we're halfway through Noble Team. We need Emil, we need Kat, and we need George, and we're all set.
These are all what, 6-inch?
Yeah.
Dang, these like $200 though.
Oh, dude, like these figures are like perfect though. Like that Master Chief I got. I feel like I say this like every time we look at one of these. That Master Chief is like still figure of the decade for me. Like it's so fucking good. Like 1,000 mess around.
I kind of want these. I kind of want these too, but I pre-ordered them all. But again, like, will I actually get them? I don't know.
So you got the rest of these two dudes over here, Jimmy?
Which ones? It's not updating for me on my end. The screen.
No, because I don't think any of them are out yet. I think so far they're all up for pre-order.
Oh, I see them now. No, yeah, they're all on pre-order. But I think both of those should be releasing this year, though. The Noble 6 for sure. Yeah, Carter might still be, like, early next year.
Yeah, this sucker's 205 with a 2050 deposit, March of 2025. All right, from Mondo, we've got Batman the Animated Series Man Bat 1/6 scale figure.
Yeah, so they got in, I guess Big Bad got in a batch of Man Bats. Not the exclusive. I think there was an exclusive, but I already own mine actually. I got like the early bird one or whatever. So he's a big guy.
Looks better than what McFarlane put out.
No, Mondo does good work, man. This is 6 scale though. This is like a 12-inch or like a 14-inch figure.
Yeah, looks cool, but yeah, like Jimmy just kind of said, it's 1/6 scale. I don't have 6 scale.
Once you go 6th, you don't go back.
Oh my.
Yeah. Once you go 69, you don't go back, actually. That too.
Oh my. Oh my.
Yeah. Yeah, I went there. You didn't think I would, but I did. I like his sad face. Yeah, I've been very fortunate to get as many Batman animated series stuff from Mondo as I have, because my X-Men luck has been kind of in the shitter from them. I can't get any of those bitches.
$230 for the Man Bat though, with a $23 deposit, October of 2024. All right, so from Hot Toys, we've got Star Wars: The Phantom Menace droids, the rolling droids. I forget what are they called.
Mm.
The droidicas.
The droidicas. I thought they had another name though.
Like I think their official name is like Destroyer Droid, but they're just like commonly referred to as droidicas. But I think officially they're Destroyer Droids.
I mean, it looks good.
You need at least 3 of these.
And they roll up in a ball too.
Yeah, they always come. Yeah.
All right, so Jimmy's getting 3 of these confirmed.
No, that
I
means
will get.
that means he's getting 9. 3 for him, 3 for you, Matt, 3 for me.
Yeah.
You got to do that math, man. You got to do that math.
And then he's gonna have to take them. He's gonna have to take them on the plane and like bring them, and we're all gonna open them. We're all gonna open them at your
Motherfucker,
house.
do you know how large a Hot Toys box is?
He's gonna
That's
have
why
to
you
take
take them out of
when
that
you,
box and you condense them into another box.
Motherfucker,
Yeah.
do you know how big Hot Toys are?
No, I don't have any.
Well, you're gonna have some now. You're getting 3.
Good.
Yeah.
Now we'll all open them at Smith's house while we eat.
No, we're all gonna open them
Seafood.
at Jimmy's house.
Because we ain't going there.
No, you come in here. You gotta see the
I
palm
can't.
trees, and you gotta see the tarantulas, and you gotta like it,
I can't. I
Mister.
can't. I
We're
can't.
official storage droids.
I can't step into that alternate time zone.
It's a lovely place. Back home, they call me Home Biscuit on a skillet. I'm well known here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, the droid will set you back $280 with a $28 deposit, September of 2025. Overpriced John Wick. From Prime One
Yeah.
Studios, we got John Wick Chapter 4 Premium Master Line Kane Deluxe Version, 1/4 scale statue with bonus. He comes with a cane, comes with a sword, gun.
Who is this?
This is Kane from John Wick Chapter 4, Donnie Yen.
Oh, I did not watch this movie.
Pretty good part. I don't know what the bonus is, but I know it's expensive. As you can see, here's the price. Here's the down payment. Not for the broke boys out here in these streets. That's a whole ass paycheck. You got that goddamn right.
Who wants like a blind Chinese guy in their collection?
Well, hey, listen. The only reason you would want the blind Chinese guy is because you'd buy the overly priced John Wick. And we have, also from Prime One Studios, we've got John Wick Chapter 4 Master Line John Wick Deluxe Version with bonus. So you get John Wick with sword and nunchukos. You get your own Keanu in your home. Did you want Keanu in your home to keep you safe?
Keanu?
Keanu.
Yeah, who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Keanu, is that you? Protect me, Keanu.
So
Yeah,
you're gonna
you
have to
bastard.
buy at least 3 of these Keanus.
Why do I need 3 Keanus? Why can't I just get 1 Keanu?
To keep you safe.
How come I have 3 of everything except women?
That's because you don't pay enough.
What do you mean I don't pay enough?
You sell low and you buy high.
I wish every girl had 3 boobs. No, I don't know what that has to do
You
with
can't
anything,
even
but I
handle
feel
2
like
boobs. What you gonna do with 3, Jimmy?
I'll do like a motorboat and then half a motorboat.
That's why you got no boobs right now.
I got some
This
boobs.
took a
They're on my
weird
chest.
turn. This took a weird turn.
Listen, didn't you watch Total Recall? Yeah, she had 3 boobs.
Alright, let's move on from the boobs. Here's the price. Not for the broke boys. And that'll do it for Fig News. We'll move on. Let's talk about Star Wars, The Acolyte, because I know people want to talk about it. What do you guys think about this week's episode and last week's? Because we weren't here. So, like, what did you guys think of the Acolyte this week?
My feeling on the Acolyte. Okay, here's the thing. I think last week's episode, I think they're trying to swerve us, and I think they're trying to. I think they're trying to. I think the Jedi are gonna end up being bad. Like if you notice, right? Okay, so they explained that one of the twins, she burned down the village or whatever it is, and that's why all the witches are dead. That's why the other twin is like an orphan, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know, man. This is where I think Disney, they keep fucking with Star Wars, and they keep trying to fuck shit up. I think it's gonna turn out that I think the Jedi murdered all of the witches. I think that's what's going on. I think the Jedi are the bad guys here. I think the Jedi murdered all the witches. That's why when Jedi Master Squid, he's trying to rush her like past all the bodies because he's trying to rush her past the crime scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's gonna be the big twist, that it's gonna turn out the Jedi murdered all the witches, and they're the bad guys this whole time, because I don't know why Disney tries to keep fucking with Star Wars.
I don't know. I think with the whole episode last week with the flashback, it's like to kind of establish, but there's so many like plot holes in that episode. Like, first off, so the girl burns her sister in a room, and the room ignites like tissue paper, but aren't we in a mountain? Are we not in a mountain? I didn't know rocks could set fire that easily. Secondly, she starts burning the room, but somehow that also kills all the witches. She plummets to her quote-unquote death, but somehow survives. Whatever. Then we get to this week's episode. It's like, we get to this week's episode, and like whoever this Sith Lord is probably the Asian dude, or God forbid, it's probably one of the witches. And if it's one of the witches, it's just gonna be really fucking dumb. If it's the dude who's following the assassin, it's also kind of dumb. But it's just like we get a chance to see a Jedi Wookiee, and we don't get to see a Jedi Wookiee. He gets killed off screen. Spoiler alert, by the way.
If next week's episode doesn't open with a recap of the Wookiee Jedi fighting and getting murdered by the Sith Lord, then I'm done.
Like, it's just it's terrible, man.
No, bro, that's some straight up bullshit. You don't tease a goddamn Wookiee Jedi and then not deliver. You don't tease people with the concept of a Wookiee Jedi and then fail to deliver, because like that's something unique. Like that's something that's interesting that we don't get to see every day. You don't tease that and then not show it. So if next week's episode doesn't open with a recap, then I'm fucking done with this show.
They already said that's not going to happen because of their stupid budget, which is obviously bullshit.
And it's like, it's so dumb because it's like the whole episode is like, oh, we're hunting down the Wookiee to kill him. And then it's like halfway through the trek, the assassin's like, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna turn myself in because my sister is alive now. and I'm gonna change my ways. You know, let's forget I just killed 2 Jedi already, but I'm gonna now turn myself in because my sister is alive. And it's like, what? I mean, she's like, they won't do anything to me because I have information. And it's just like, what is this? It's just I don't know, man. I don't know what they need to stop giving people jobs who don't know how to write. Like, stop giving jobs to people who don't know how to write. Stop giving these hires of people who knew people. Clearly, they weren't good at their job to begin with. So why we continue to hire these people? Just to do what? Just to prove a point? What? That you can lose money? You can lose viewership? Because if that's the case, you're doing a bang up job right now. But like Acolytes is just it's when I said before it's Star Wars light, yeah, it's extra light. This shit is damn near non-alcoholic. This shit is 5% by volume.
Hard because like I feel like, you know, like I want Star Wars. I want there to be Star Wars, like, but it's hard. It just feels like everything.
And it just feels like it's like disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. You know?
Yeah, it is disappointment after disappointment. You hate to see it too, man. It's like, come on now. Like I said, the crazy part about it, like the premise in itself, like if it was done right, could have been something good. But because it's like they have no faith in their audience to figure it out, and they just want to just kind of like just give it to you in the first 2 episodes, it's like, where's the real mystery? And then everything else is coming out and it's seeming almost obvious at this point.
Yeah.
Because it's like I said, the Sith Lord can only be 1 or 2 people. The dude who's already helping the assassin, or one of the mothers, and more than likely it would be the one with the spike face. But it's just like, I hope not, because if so, that'd be kind of dumb. But I don't know. Well,
That's it, man. I try to. I don't know. It's because part of me is like I'd rather have some Star Wars than no Star Wars, but it's kind of like, what's the point of having Star Wars if it's like it's almost unwatchable, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm trying, like I try to give it the benefit of the doubt, man. Like I went into this show like optimistic, but this last episode, if we don't get to see a fight scene with that Jedi Wookiee, man, then that just breaks my heart, man.
Yeah. But moving on from Star Wars, we'll move on to a good show, and that is season 4 of The Boys, which last week it premiered with 3 episodes, and this week we had episode 4. So, what did you guys think of the first 4 episodes of The Boys season 4?
So far so good. I feel it's just, for the most part, it's just a lot of the same. Like we're inching forward. You know, the show's progressing. Like the plot line is progressing, but again, I feel like it's just a lot of the same stuff. Like, you know, like, okay, we're looking for new members of the 7 because we gotta replace some people.
Yeah.
It's good though, you know. Like Butcher is still kind of a dickhead.
I mean, I like. There's definitely some like wild ass scenes Like
Yeah, like
with your boy doing the human centipede to himself, the clone guy.
yeah,
He
yeah,
gave himself pink eye. It's fucked up, bro.
yeah. I get it's again like it's the boys. Like you have to. It wouldn't be the boys if they didn't try to gross us out in some capacity, right?
Yeah, but there's like two different plots. There's like the plot to try to get Ryan away from Homelander, and then the other plot is like how do we kill the head popping lady? And like
Victoria Newman.
And trying to fuck her shit up. But like shit, episode 4 though I think was pretty sick though, with Homelander going back to like the lab and just basically just killing everybody in that bitch and just torturing motherfuckers. Like that shit was wild, son. Like I mean, he blew a dude's dick off, son. Like that's a rough way to die. First you get your dick blown off and then you get your head crushed. Like come on. Now I did notice though at the end, like that lady, he didn't kill the lady. He just locked her in that room with all the dead bodies of the other cats that he fucking basically eviscerated. Which I don't know what's gonna happen to that lady now because she just he sealed the door. Like so, what is she just gonna suffocate and die or something? Like what? I don't understand. Like he was like that's the bad room, but he didn't kill her though. I don't get that. Like that didn't make any sense to me. I mean. I'd have figured he was just gonna kill the lady like he killed everybody else, but he let her live and just bodied everybody else, which is pretty wild. But all in all, season 4 of The Boys, like I said, if you've been watching this far, it's like Matt said, kind of continuing the story, and like see what happens. Like Butcher's kind of. They're hitting he's supposed to die, but who knows it. But it seems like he still has powers because he's still kind of shooting up the Compound V. And then, we got a bunch of different, like, kind of subplots going on the show. But all in all, like I said, I'm not going to say too much to spoil everything. If you want to see it, definitely check it out. But it's a good season so far. The first 4 episodes, you get what you expect out of The Boys. You're gonna have some gross out moments and a lot of like kind of gore and violence. Like I said, I wasn't expecting that human centipede moment. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on here, bro? Like that shit was wild. You seen that shit, right? You seen that shit, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But like, what the fuck, bro? It's just like, so that's what you do with yourself. You clone yourself, and on top of that, you're sipping for firecracker here, and then fucking, you're sitting there human centipeding yourself. You fuck around. You know what? Real talk. You would think that if you're gonna sit there and do that to yourself, you'd clean your ass.
Oh.
I mean, just a thought. And also, is that also gay though?
Nah, it's with yourself.
So it's just jerking off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Also, it's wild because it's like, listen, if I ever had like the ability to clone myself, I would always keep the prime me somewhere else and let the second clone be like people think he's the prime and let him do the cloning while I'm the real one, so that way I can never die. Like how kind of like Duplicate did in Invincible.
Yeah, like
where she keeps
that's what I mean.
she
Yeah,
keeps her prime self hidden away and lets the other ones do what they gotta do. So even if they all die, she's still here. But like that
Yeah,
dude,
like
he played himself. He kept the Prime around the others, and then when the Prime died, they all died.
yeah, like so Prime version like lives in like the mountains or something, like lives in a secluded area in like the mountains.
Yeah.
Just for that reason.
I mean, it's definitely, and I'm okay with that. Like, you know what? If you're gonna take those kind of liberties, at least you're making the show entertaining and watchable. So I'm okay with it, taking liberties. Though I do not like whoever this Black Noir is replacement. I hope they get rid of him by the end of the season. Fuck that Black Noir.
That's the same actor who plays Black Noir in all 3 seasons.
Well,
he just talks now.
He's just talking now. Well, like, shut up, dude.
I think he's funny.
Also, they did mention about the Gen V kids in this week's episode. So, like, that's still a thing. They're still locked away somewhere in a hole. But yeah, listen, it's a wild ass show, man. I like it though. I like shows like this that don't hold back on like the violence and the gore, and it's not unnecessary gore. It's kind of fitting. Like when they was trying to do the mock robbery for Ryan, and he fuck around and push old boy too hard.
And Mother's Milk, he's got that Ozempic face going on now, huh?
They all got the Ozempic face going on, man. Starlight, what happened to her, man? What did she do?
She went to see her plastic surgeon, man. She got some work done. She wanted to look like Barbie.
She's like, give me the Natty Nightheart look. I want to look like a cat. And the crazy part is she looked fine. I don't even know what she needed to do work for. She looked fine.
It was really pretty in like the first and second season.
Yeah, like what did you do? Why? Who told you that this was a good idea? Like, that is not the move, shorty. Like, you totally ruined your face.
Well, what's done is done. No going back now. It's a shame.
You said your man, Mother's Milk on the Ozempic. Nah, he just looked like he lost weight and is getting old now.
That mustache gone too.
Word, Boston Celtics won the NBA championship? Good for them. But yeah, it's I recommend if you're not watching The Boys, definitely check it out. It's a good show. Hey Matt, you still here or you about to go? You about to head into work?
I got another minute.
Alright, cool.
Minute or so.
It's Mia Yam out here just taking these L's. Wow, Candice LeRae, Jade Cargill, and Tiffany Stratton next Friday for Money in the Bank qualifier.
What's kind of like? Yeah, sorry. Like, I just go back to what you guys were saying.
You're breaking up, Matt. We can't hear you.
Oh, you guys can't hear me?
Yeah, you were kind of breaking up there.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
It seems like everybody in that show is getting like less attractive. I don't know what it is.
Except Homelander. Yeah, he's still pretty. He pretty.
Like I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what happened to Starlight, but she looks like she aged like 30 years from season 1 to season 4.
Yeah, she didn't do herself any favors with that plastic surgery.
Nope.
Like I said, she was pretty without it, but I guess she must have felt some type of way about herself, so I don't know.
I don't know. That's too bad though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far it's good. Like so far, I'm having a good time with it. Unlike the Acolyte, I'm actually excited for the next episode.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Same. Like I'm still gonna finish the Acolyte and see where it goes, but I'm not excited for it at all.
Yeah, same. Like I'll finish it, but I'm not like, oh man, I can't wait for like next Tuesday, you know?
Yeah. I'm like, oh man, is it Tuesday already? I am sad now. Back when it was like, oh, it's Tuesday, X-Men 97. It's like, oh, Acolyte, Star Wars Acolyte. I'm sad now.
That's how it be feeling though. Like that's how it be feeling.
Like, can we just stop, man? I can't wait till the pendulum swings back the other way and these companies realize how much money they've lost tolerating stupid all these years now. You know the swing will happen the moment people accept the term stupid, and you can go, you know what, that is stupid. You are stupid. And that idea you had is stupid. You shouldn't have said it out loud because it's so stupid.
Yeah.
That's when things will start getting better again. Just like endorsed Cody Rhodes will beat Solo Sikoa in the main event of SmackDown tonight. But yeah. Yo, okay. I know since it's not on pre-order, Jimmy, did you see the G.I. Joe show off that Nemesis Enforcer?
No.
Oh, you
No, I don't
didn't?
think so.
Oh, wow. It's not. It's okay, but it's like definitely it's a deluxe figure, but they're not even calling it Nemesis Enforcer. It's a Nemesis Immortal. Because it's slightly based off the comic version, but they also have a version that kind of looks like the regular version and shit.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, I really, like I said, I'm not going in on G.I. Joe that hard, so I'm probably going to pass on it. It is nice, and it would pair well with the Sarge, but I don't know. Like it'll be one of those that I know for a fact that I'm probably not gonna get it because it's probably not gonna last that long to get it because scalpers be scalping.
It's a G.I. Joe, so yeah. Of course they're gonna fucking,
Like I'm still
Yeah,
I'm still really trying to get my hands on the Serpentor, and I don't want to pay $100 plus for him.
yeah, the scalpers be rough when it comes to classified.
And as bad as the scalpers are, the aftermarket's even worse. The aftermarket, they try to really bend you over because, like I said, you can't find a Serpentor in the aftermarket that's not at least 125, the minimum 125. Everything else is up. Imagine that. Up.
I know. I've been there.
And I'm like,
What the fuck, man?
I'm really not trying to pay that price when it's like, bro, come on. Are you not trying to get money, Hasbro? Why are you not re-releasing this? And not in limited quantities, like actually put it out.
That's what I'm going through right now with fucking NECA and Telethon thing. Like, their Predator that they put out, it's like the one fucking thing I want. And they scalping it to death. Like,
Which
I
one are you
really
looking
don't want
for?
Bear Blood Predator.
Which one is that? Because
Like,
there's like two Predators at my Target right now. There's one from Predator 2, the Danny Glover one, and then there's another one that's a Predator 2.
I'm looking for the one from Prey.
Oh, that one. Well, if I see it, I'll grab it for you.
Yeah, it's the one, and like it's the one in the transparent box because it's like the exclusive with like blood all over him, and he's transparent. But yeah, he was gone in like an instant, and he's like double, triple the price on the aftermarket, which I really don't want to do.
Because I was almost tempted to grab that Danny Glover Predator Part 2 one, because I was like, this looks nice, but I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it.
Like, like people go to NECA, they're like, why don't you just not do these stupid, like, just can you just re-release the motherfucker but actually produce them in like large amounts? Don't you want our money? And they're like, no, we don't want your money. You know, we're not gonna do that. I'm sorry. Go fuck yourself.
they be doing some real rah-rah sis boom bah shit.
It's like, hey NECA, yeah. Do you like money? We do like money. Do you want our money? Yes, we do. Do you make Predators? We do make Predators. Will you sell me one? No.
Will you sell me one? You silly boy. Don't you want to buy this Predator that we got coming out? Be like, no, I do want to buy that Predator, but I also want to buy this one too. But we already sold that one, but I didn't get one. Still, we just buy this one.
Buy this one. It's on clearance. Look.
Like, this one's got more weapons. It's got blood on it. Buy this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just sitting there like, I saw that Predator. I was looking at him because, like I said, my Target has pumped out a lot of NECA shit. Like, they reissued a lot of the old Turtles. They got a lot of movie monsters, a lot of Gremlins, a lot of Predators, a lot of like the old Alien toy ones.
Oh yeah.
They got a bunch of those, and they just kind of peg warm, and a lot of Jasons, a lot of just like all the movie stuff. Like I said, a bunch of Flash Gordons from the movie.
Oh, I saw those today.
I was tempted on those too, but I was like, nah, I'm not that crazy about Flash Gordon like that. You know, so. But they just going hard on it. I'm just like, where are the rest of my fucking? I'm waiting for some Mousers to come out. Like, I need some Mousers, reissue Mousers. Like, reissue ones I don't have. Like, do you not want my money? Reissue that shit. I get you trying to catch people who may be coming in late, but, like, don't forget there's those who are also coming in who have been here and maybe missed a couple pieces, like, you know, because of exclusivity or whatever the fuck. So it's like, hey, help a brother out, man. I'm trying to complete the series too, but I'm missing some pieces. I need Mousers. I'm almost inclined to buy, because I know Super 7 has a 5-pack of Mousers. I'm not trying to pay those prices, but it's like this might be my only and best option to get some form of Mouser right now.
They'd scale too, I'm pretty sure. They had a Target today. They had a gold label Jay
I
Garrick.
mean, the Studio Series
What?
Soundwave is cool and all. It's if it's better, but it's like, how many more sound waves do you need? Like the best they're gonna do is just smooth it out, but it's gonna be the same sound wave that you got and all the other lines. I'm not really like Studio Series for me right now. I'm not that crazy about it because they're not giving me anything I really need. And then on top of that, they're just re-releasing. Like I said, you're getting that jazz again, and that jazz was supposed to be a Studio Series. Now you're getting it in a 3-pack with a repainted Prime and a piece from the Arc,
Yeah.
and they want you to pay for that. I'm not paying for that no more. Like I said, when it comes to Transformers, if it ain't masterpiece scale, the chug stuff, I'm very selective, and I'm not buying something that I already have in my collection. I already have a Prime. In fact, that's Prime specifically. I've got him in like at least 3 different color schemes. I've got a dead one. I've got a shattered glass one. I got him in a regular version, and then like whatever version. First I got him the Earthrise, the Kingdom one that came with the trailer, the Dead one that came with the trailer, and then and then I got like the Armada one. But like, I got enough, bro.
And did you get the Nemesis?
I think I do have the Nemesis. I gotta recheck, but I think I do. I may not, but I might. I gotta go back and check. But I got enough that it's like, bro, I don't. As much as I like the paint scheme they gave him, I don't need it. It is not that serious for his thighs to be white in my collection.
Yeah, they doing another one too for Studio Series. So you gotta get another one now.
Oh, shit! Is it Jacob? Is it Jacob? It's Jacob! It's Jacob! It's Jacob! Jacob Fatu! Let's fucking go! Oh, shh. Jacob Fatu making his debut. Yeah, now it's on, son. We got
Fatu?
Jacob Fatu.
Fatui?
Another crazy Samoan.
Fatu? I want this fucking Silver Centurion, but I don't want West Coast Avengers.
Jacob Fatu, baby. Well, I mean, Daniel, if you like it, yeah, man, go for it, bro. Go get that shit.
It's a free country, baby.
Yeah, man, go get that shit. Listen, like I said, I don't need it. But hey, man, like I said, if you think it's gonna fit your collection, man, you gotta go for it, bro.
Is he talking about the leader class repackage, right?
No, you're talking about the Studio Series Soundwave they got coming out for the 86.
Well, listen, like if it looks really good, if it's way more cartoon accurate than the Earthrise one, then I might, bite. But I'm really content with mine. Especially now that I got the Fans Toys one, like my Soundwave crave is kind of done. Like that's really the only one I'll ever need. I know they're doing a Sound Blaster, like the repaint, which also looks really good, but I don't need it. As much as I want it, I don't need it. Which fucking knowing me usually means, yeah, I'm gonna get it. So fuck. Oh well.
time, son. Shit done picked up now, brother. Shit done
Brother,
picked up now, brother. You got Jacob
brother.
Fatu, and he in shape too, bro. My man been hitting the gym. He got his shit tight. Got his shit quick. Ooh, looking
Brother
lean,
Voodoo?
looking lean, looking mean, like a julienne salad, son. Cut and shredded like hot letters.
Ew, I hate all of those things.
Man, you better get with it, Jimmy. Better get with the program. Get with the program and get some spam. Samoan style.
Samoan?
Samoan.
Samoan. Sounds
Samoa.
like
Yeah, man, Samoa. Like hookah leka heya. Come on, I wanna lay ya. Hunna.
that sounds like a Lilo and Stitch kind of character.
Lilo
I
and
don't know why.
Stitch.
Yeah, like Hawaiian type of shit.
Well, that's
Isn't
where
that where
the
Lilo?
Samoans come from. They come from Hawaii and the
Oh, you see,
Polynesian Islands. They come from the
I'm making
islands.
really smart connections today. I'm good at this.
You not smart. I smart.
I smart. I good. I good and right. I'm smart.
He said, you tell people, I can read. I can read.
I read and I write.
You tell
and
them,
I
hey,
read.
hey, I'm an educator, ladies and gentlemen. I'm an educator. I shape young minds
I shape them,
into dust.
but I can't. But I don't touch them. I shape them.
Well, yeah, you better not be touching them. You'll lose tenure.
yeah, I'm like, yeah, exactly. I have tenure, don't I? In a perfect world.
Well, they did give it a like color touch up on that Metal Hawk, but it's literally the same thing. Unless you need a paint job, then go for it. But I already got a Metal Hawk 2. Don't need to buy another one just because they added a coat of paint. Like I'm not like this is the shit that you can't tolerate. These are the things that can't be like supported. I'm not buying buying the same figure again just because you painted it. You should have painted it the first time.
Does it have different paint? Like
they just basically gave it a shinier paint job, but it's the same color scheme as the last Metal Hawk. Now it's just a little more glossier.
Could they have done that on the first release?
Yes.
That would have been nice. Yeah, I'm not buying that shit.
Yeah, I'm not buying it again. Just the same way I bought the Cyclonus once. I don't need to buy the other variant of it. It's like I'm not spending like if you want me to buy stuff from you, give me a different character. Don't sit there and just go, hey, here's a Diaclone color. Here's the original toy color. Here's the color. No, if the first version was the good version, that's the version I bought. It's like, hey, here's Galvatron dirty. Now here he is clean. Now here he is in his original toy colors. And it's like, yeah, that's great and all, but I just rather you give me now another character instead of just another Galvatron or another color version of Prime. Like, I don't know about you, Daniel, but I'm not supporting it no more. I'm not spending money on things I don't need. My collection is very specific. The things that get purchased are the things I want on my shelf, and I don't want a shelf of a bunch of color variants. Color variants don't do nothing for me. Give me the teams, give me the squadrons, give me the random soldier. But I'm not gonna sit there and be like, his prime is bad enough. I got a bunch of different color primes. And a lot of them was not by like me personally going out of my way to buy. Some were gifted. But like still, because I have a haul of primes, you can kind of let that go. But like when you sit there, it's like I need 3 sound waves. No, I don't. Do I need 2 fucking Metal Hawks? Definitely don't. The only copies of something I will accept are Seekers.
Or sweeps.
Yeah. The sweeps.
I bought a few sweeps.
Yeah, sweeps, Seekers. and maybe Insecticons.
Yeah, that's cool. That's fine.
But for the most part, like I said, this is like the fourth, third, fifth sound wave we done had now. I'm sound waved out, baby boy. Like I said, I got a sound wave, I got a sound blaster. I am good. Good. You know what I'm saying? I got a proper Megatron. In fact, the Earthrise Megatron is, I think, the weaker one compared to the Siege one, because that head sculpt they put on that Earthrise looks kind of lame compared to the Earthrise, the Siege one. So I never bought that Earthrise Megatron. I stuck with the Siege one because the Siege one to me seemed a whole lot better, at least the head sculpts. Because if you go back, the Earthrise one looks like they gave him a bit of a cone head.
I have a bunch of that mold because I bought a bunch of like exclusive 2-packs. So I don't know which one's which anymore.
Well,
but
did you get the one, the G2 colored one? You got that one, right?
I think I did.
The green and purple?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got that.
Now, I think that head sculpt is a different one, but like I said, the Earthrise Megatron had a head sculpt sort of similar to that one on that G2 Megatron head. And it just looks really weird. I'm not a fan of it. Actually, it looks better on the G2 Megatron than it does on the G1. I think it's more of the G2 head than anything, to be honest. But they just put it on the Earthrise and was like, we'll make it work. But I'm like, I think that's just a G2 head. Like, go back and look at it when you get a chance. You'll notice. You'll see. Like, you'll look at it like that. This looks like it's a G. Like, the G2 head works on the G2 color scheme. But when you look at it on the G1 body, it's like, this is a G2 head. It's not supposed to look like that. So I just stuck with the Siege version, because the Siege version is the head that we saw in the Netflix show, and I'm like, yeah, I'm fine with that. It's whatever. Yeah. But like I have to. Well, listen, the battle damage is easy. Just get you some, like, rubbing alcohol and some cotton swabs or something, and just use a little elbow grease. You can wipe them things right off. That's what I did to my Galvatron. I didn't buy the clean version. I just cleaned him up myself. And now he looks like the clean version, because I rubbed off all the battle damage. Most of the battle damage stuff on those, you can rub it right off. Just get you a little rubbing alcohol, like a cotton swab or like cotton pad, whatever, or even just like a piece of paper towel or something, and just dab it up in some alcohol and rub that bitch out. You might even have to put a little elbow grease into it, but trust me, it'll come off.
See, that was actually one of the instances where I bought both of those, because I wanted the clean version for my 86 shelf, but I wanted the battle damage one for the Netflix shelf that I built.
I don't even mind having them mixed in with the battle damage, because it's like, it's Transformers. They're robots in a constant war. They should be kind of scuffed up.
Yeah.
It's just certain ones are just scuffed up to a point where it takes away from their color scheme, and it's like, yeah, you got to rub some of this off. And like they scuffed up the Galvatron in such a way that it just looked bad. But like once you get rid of it, it's like, yeah, it's fine. And like I said, I just rubbed it all off. Alcohol and a cotton swab. And a little elbow grease. Get it right out. No problem. But hold on. I need to check and see if they are going to ship my motherfucking blob now since it's available. I need to check this. Let me jump on the BBTS, yo.
Blob.
Yeah, man.
$80
blob.
I
gotta finish that Brotherhood, man. Oh shit, let's fucking go. Blob is being shipped because he's no longer on my pre-order list.
Oh, baby, as Matt would say.
Oh, baby is right.
Oh, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Oh, yeah. That's his favorite song. That's Matt's favorite song.
Yeah, so he's on the docket.
Excellent. Excellent, my son.
Listen, man. Listen. I'm trying to complete these teams because, like I said, I don't collect I'm trying not to collect Marvel Legends like that anymore. So, like I said, I'm building these teams, and when the teams are done, I don't really have to go in on anything else because the team is done. In the Brotherhood, I've got everybody but the Blob. He finishes the piece. And once I get him, I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to buy like another version of somebody because I need them in the team. It's like, nah, I got a good team. I got a good set of Marvel Legends to fill the spots. They're all pretty much current Marvel Legends. None of them are old. Like the only person that's might be different than the rest is the Juggernaut I have because he's a Diamonds.
Oh, you got the Diamond Select Juggernaut?
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably the best one you could get.
Yeah, I like this version, and I had opportunity to get the Legends version, but I'm like, I like this Juggernaut because he's just bigger, and I think he should be this big.
Yeah, Diamond always does good on their big figures. That's all they should do.
So so he's always been my ipso facto Juggernaut. So I don't have any other Juggernaut, and I'm like, I don't really need another one because this one's good enough. Even with the limited articulation, it's like you really don't need that much articulation. It's a Juggernaut. How much movement you trying to get out of this? In fact, like him and I got the Diamond Select Colossus. I don't have the Marvel. I do have a Marvel Legends Colossus, but it's not the classic one. It was the one that comes with the beard face, and he's got like the bodysuit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But I got a Diamond Classic Colossus. So, and he goes with my X-Men team perfect. But like I said, I need that Blob. So that's just got added to my list. So he'll probably ship with my Tomax and Zaymon because it's still processing. I'll see it's still processing for whatever reason. I don't know why. Motherfucker, I got money.
Did you catch this is unrelated. Did you catch Nintendo Direct this week?
I did. And I saw that that Street Fighter Marvel versus Capcom thing is pretty nice. See, here's the thing. I kind of wanted to get a Nintendo console because I wanted to play like Mario Kart and shit. But like, I don't want to buy a Switch now because isn't there like a new Switch coming out soon?
They're doing another Switch, but it's years away, I think.
Well, when you say years, you're like how many years? We talking like next year, 2 years, 3 years?
My guess is like 2 to 3, because like before the night before Nintendo Direct, they went on Twitter. Like Nintendo went on Twitter and they said, before anybody asks, don't even think about seeing the new Nintendo Switch because we are not even going to talk about it. Like they're not even like close to getting ready. So
you think I should just go ahead and just pick up a Switch then?
I mean, yeah, they go pretty cheap, like Christmas time too. So it's a good investment, but shit, man, like I could be wrong. Like next year, they could, like for all I know, they could show off the new Nintendo.
Yeah.
But yeah, Metroid Prime 4 was revealed.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that Mario Luigi game they dropped. They showed off. That looked cool. But that Marvel vs. Capcom though, I was like, oh boy, I wouldn't mind playing that.
I'm not too fond of the new Zelda, Like, I like the plot that they're doing, but I don't like the art style. Like, everything just looks like a Funko Pop. Like Echoes of Wisdom.
They like to try stuff different when it comes to Zelda.
Yeah. But it's cool. You get to actually, like, the first Zelda game where you actually are Zelda.
He's 26 at the latest. Or way late 2025. Daniel, the Studio Series Bumblebee. I didn't care for it. Like I said, I bought the one that came out with from the Netflix show, and like I said again, that one was good. So I didn't need any of the other Bumblebees they've been putting out. Like I don't need 20 different versions. Like upgrade one is good, but if the one that comes out is on par and is like, hey man, this could be the standard and the showpiece. The Earthrise stuff, like I said, once we got into Siege and Earthrise, you could take your pick just from those two and be good. And that's what I did. Like I said, the Legacy stuff is cool if you want to pick and choose certain characters, and they're still of decent quality. But hands down, the best stuff was coming out of Siege and Earthrise, and Kingdom as well. Legacy's kind of following it, but you can see there's a couple figures coming in there showing a little dip in quality. So it's like, what's going on now? We had what, couple good years of some decent Transformers. Now y'all starting to get lazy again, and just remolding good ones like Cyclonus and like that other one, Quake. Quake is just another remold of that Scoldrin one they put out.
Yeah,
just a remold. Nothing new. And then anyone that looks like a motorcycle or a jet, you already know where it came from. It's an RC or a Wingblade. Just a bunch of retools of everything. I'm not paying for that anymore.
Anything that's a motorcycle is just a girl now.
Yeah. But we know where it originally came from. It was an RC.
Yeah.
So it's like, unless you're an original character G1, I'm not buying you no more. I'm not picking them up. Like I said, they sat there and repainted a Cosmos Warpath and a Gears and call it GoBots. Like, you're gonna call it I'm not buying it. That's what you could call it. Now, if you made some actual figures that look like the traditional GoBots in that Hasbro, Transformer style, then I might indulge. But because you're just giving me actual factual repaints, which, by the way, these repaints already existed when they were Dire Clones. And it's just like, I'm not buying it. Not buying it. So it's like, I'm not doing it no more. Like, I'm speaking with my wallet. I'm going to buy the ones I want, but I'm not buying everything just because it exists anymore. And I'm sure as shit not buying two of the same figures anymore. I'm going to get a good one and call it a day. I don't care if the next one comes with a Target Master or a robot that I'm not going to display and end up in a bag somewhere. I'm not buying it. You want to buy it? Hey man, have fun. Have fun with it. No, I can't keep supporting these retooled, remolded figures. I don't care if Cyclonus guy made it. Hey, listen, he got two good ones out of me. And that's it. The only thing I'm waiting for right now is Studio Series Swoop. So he finishes my Studio Series Dinobots. Because I got all four. I'm waiting for Swoop. That's it. That's all I'm waiting for right now in the Hasbro Chug line is Studio Series Swoop. Everything else, there's nothing that's out there right now that like even has me like, damn, I can't wait for this figure to come out. Not one, except for Swoop.
Yeah, I pre-ordered Swoop.
Like, I ain't doing that shit no more. Nice. But yeah, I'm not putting myself through that shit anymore. Oh,
No more.
nah, cause like I said, now I find myself in a position where it's like half the stuff I have, like a lot of it is like, you know what, I need to just start selling some of this because I don't want it. But you know, part of you at the time was buying it because like, oh, everybody else is buying it and it's the new thing, and I don't want to feel left out.
Yeah.
And
Like McFarlane.
yeah, now I don't care for that anymore. Like I really don't care for that anymore. Like it's like I don't. Like I just want to get the figures that I need to go in my collection and just be done. I don't need the variants. I don't need the alternate version. I don't need the comic book version. I don't need the video game version. I don't need all that. I don't need the concept art version. I don't need none of that. Give me the version, the prime version, the one that came from whatever the cartoon or whatever the property I got it from, and just give me that. I don't need the others. I don't need like I bought a Darth Vader, a plain Darth Vader from A New Hope. He looks like Darth Vader. He got red lightsaber. I don't need a grayed out Darth Vader. I don't need a dusty Darth Vader. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a Darth Vader with one leg. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a Darth Vader. Just same way with my turtles. Give me Ninja Turtles. Give me Ninja Turtles in a trench coat. But I don't need a Ninja Turtle playing basketball. I don't need a Ninja Turtle skateboarding. I don't need a Ninja Turtle that's gonna make me a pizza. No. Just give me a Ninja Turtle that's gonna be a Ninja Turtle. That has weapons, belt, and a mask on, and some elbow and knee pads, because you gotta cover up those knees. Like I'm not one for variants. Like you know what was always kind of like a pet peeve that I hate that toy companies did back in the day is where they'll make a figure like okay, like for the prime example. Remember back in the days the Batman movie, the Tim Burton version,
Yeah.
and they were starting to make toys for that Batman. And like it's like the first wave you got the prime Batman. So you got black suit Batman with the black belt, you know, bat buckle and the black, you know, yellow bat symbol, and it looked cool and had the soft good cape. And you're like, yo, that's the dope Batman. That's the Batman you truly want. Then after that, it's like you get rock climbing Batman and ice Batman and underwater Batman and astronaut Batman, where it's basically the same Batman just painted a funky color and with some extra accessories. And it's like, I don't want this Batman. I just want a plain, basic black Batman. Instead, because that Batman was the first one and was hard to come by, you end up having to settle for brown Batman or bluish aqua colored Batman or you know some bullshit colored Batman because you can't get a proper prime Batman. Instead, you get these variants with extra accessories just trying to sell more Batman. And it's like, hey, how about just sell that one Batman? And I'm pretty sure you'd sell about the same amount if it just was just this plain prime Batman instead of Aqua Batman and Ice Batman and Global Batman or whatever the fuck Batman. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it's like I hate when they do that shit. Just reprint the original. Don't reprint like it's like when He-Man. It's like original He-Man, but then it's like we'll give you He-Man, but now it's chest armor He-Man and this armor He-Man, and it's like, can I just get regular He-Man? Can you just re-release regular He-Man? Like, I'm pretty sure you'll make the same amount of money if you just re-release the same figure, because that's the reason I'm here, for the original. I don't want chest plate He-Man and crazy space armor He-Man. He don't wear that shit in the cartoon. Why do I want it in my figure now? You know, like, that always used to piss me off as a kid, bro. Nah, not that. I don't, Daniel. I don't have that kind of childhood trauma when it comes to my cartoons. I don't get upset about deaths and stuff in cartoons. The only trauma as a child I had when it came to my childhood cartoons is the fact that my toys did not reflect the cartoons. That's the trauma. That's the real trauma. Is that the toys didn't reflect the cartoons. My Transformers didn't reflect the cartoon. My He-Mans didn't reflect the cartoon. My G.I. Joes didn't reflect the cartoons. Hell, not even my wrestling figures reflected the TV show. And so on and so forth. The closest to ever reflect the cartoon as an action figure, in my opinion, was my Bionic 6 and Captain Planet. Represented the cartoon, it was 1-to-1. It was 1-to-1. They didn't add or put extra shit. They gave you the figure as it looked in the cartoon, and they gave you the villains as they looked in the cartoons, and all the accessories. But like now, back then, the toys did not reflect the cartoons, and that was really traumatizing for me. Because it's like, the Prime don't look like this. He don't even got yellow eyes.
Yeah.
Why is this one bigger than the other one? You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I have imagination so I can run with it. But in the back of my head, I knew that this was a lie. That's why I look at Masterpiece today and like, this is what I had dreamed of. This is what I imagined. Same thing with Gargoyles. Same thing with the Marvel Legends. Same thing with these Ninja Turtles, and so on and so forth. This was the vision I had in my head. It took a couple years to catch up, but now here I am. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise, because when I was a kid, I couldn't afford all this if it was here today. But now that I'm an adult, I can afford all this, you know? So maybe I know, but like I said, that was the real trauma. The toys did not reflect the cartoons. They really didn't. Towards the late 90s, they started catching up with the times and kind of trying to give you that kind of cartoon accurate reflection of the products. But by then, it was too little too late. The internet came along, and toys just weren't selling like that. Like, oh, did you hear? So it's kind of official now. Adult collectors are the primary collectors of toys now.
Oh, it's about time.
The kids are not in the picture. They're not even they don't even factor anymore. We run this. We run this.
Oh, what a surprise. Haven't seen a child.
And you know why? You want to know why, Jimmy?
Mm-hmm.
Because what I just say. Because just like me, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only adult who had that same mindset that their toys did not reflect their cartoons. And here we are today. We have the technology, we have the know-how in engineering, and we now have toys that reflect our cartoons. And who's buying it? The same people, the adults, who were also once children of that era. So yeah, it's full circle. It's all ours. The new kids, y'all got nothing. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Your generation sucked when it came to animation and storytelling of cartoons and action figures. Our time, the 80s, that's the best time. You had all the good stuff. That's why everybody's buying it now. That's why we're buying it now. All of it. The G.I. Joes, the Thundercats, the Silverhawks. Ain't nobody out here looking for a Danny Phantom. Ain't nobody out here asking for a Powerpuff Girl. Ain't nobody even looking for a Johnny Bravo. But they looking for some Golden Girls. They looking for some Gremlins. They looking for some Transformers. So yeah, we're the dominant force now, as like I said, and but see, I hope now that they know this, that they'll just decide to 86 all this baby shit and just focus on adult collectors. 86 the baby shit, and by baby shit I mean stop making like those lesser figures. Like make the baby toys, of course, but when you get to that point of, oh, I'm gonna make a figure of Spider-Man and I'm gonna make a Marvel Legends, and then I'm gonna make like a $10, $5 figure of like 5 points of articulation and less quality. Don't waste the plastic on that. Make the Marvel Legends just better. That's it. Make the Marvel Legends better. And don't make the lesser of the Spider-Man figures that are clearly made for babies and slow learning adults. Like, just spend the money in the budget on making that Marvel Legends Spider-Man the best damn Spider-Man you can make. Toe tilts, ankle rocks, ab crush, all the good shit. Multiple hands, multiple head sculpts, all that good shit. Instead of wasting time on 5-point articulation figures. Stop trying to make baby toys for every baby because they're not buying it. You now know. We are buying it. So, like those Godzillas, like in the King Kong shit that you see in the Walmarts, Jimmy, like those are made for the babies. Adult collectors ain't really fucking with those. Stop making them. Stop making masks and hand gauntlets and all that bullshit because no one's buying it. If they want to shoot projectiles, they'll buy a Nerf gun. But we don't need fake-ass adamantium claws. We don't need fake-ass spider launchers. We don't need fake-ass, projectile Iron Man gloves or none of that shit. Like, stop making these baby toys. Just keep it at the 14 and up and go from there. Don't even worry about the babies. You got baby toys. But don't be trying to sit here and sell 5 points of articulation figures. And I shouldn't see those next to the Marvel Legends. I shouldn't see those page punchers from McFarlane next to their these fucking little baby toys. Get these out of here. Stop wasting plastic on baby toys.
Baby toys.
I mean, but it's the truth, though. If we're the dominant buyers here, then what's the point of making these things? Are you buying any of these?
I buy all of them.
No. Seriously, though.
No, I don't buy.
You don't buy the baby stuff. So, like, what's the point of filling shelves? Because, like, I go to Targets and it's like it's sad. It's a sad sight every day because it's like, bro, there's nothing new because it's littered with baby toys. Like, it's literally just littered with baby toys, and it's like no one buys them. They peg warm, and then they're gonna end up at an Ollie's somewhere. So I'm just like, hey man, stick with Marvel Legends, stick with the Black Series. Anything that's considered like a high end, anything in your 25 and up price range, that's what they should just be focused on. Anything under that, unless you're gonna make smaller scales at cheaper price, that's one thing, but better quality. But like 86 all this baby stuff. 86 all this baby shit. Unless it's specifically made for babies, 86 the baby shit. But yeah, that's my little rant about that because it's just frustrating.
If it helps, there was a leak that Hasbro's putting an end to core class stuff.
Good. They should. I don't know why they're making that. Who the fuck wants that?
They used to be really good.
Yeah, but now they're lesser than what they used to be. How do you do that when the Legends class was actually decent, and then you go to core class and it gets lesser? It gets lesser. less articulation, the smaller size. Like, who is this for? Other than babies and collectors that think they need to buy it to be completionists or whatever. But I'm like, I don't want it. I don't even want it in my collection. I don't even want it in my house.
I bring it to your house.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it out the house.
No, you will appreciate the kind gesture I have given you.
I'd be like, oh, great, core class. I can't wait to open it. And then it'll never get open.
Oh, that's a shame.
It'll sit in the box forever.
No, what about those Wolverine claws and gloves and masks I got you?
No.
You don't want those either?
Nope.
What about those 12-inch figures?
Don't come at me with them baby toys, man.
What about those 12-inch figures whose only joints are a shoulder and a thigh? You don't want those?
Nope. Get them dudes perpetually stuck in fucking rigor mortis? No.
Well, you can go fuck yourself then. Those gloves cost me $12.99.
Shingo Takagi. Watashi ga kita. Man. I guess AR Fox, ball. I guess I know who's winning this match. Listen, all that stuff, Trunks, man. Like I'm done going to Targets. I'm done going to Walmarts and to see just a bunch of baby toys that do not sell. That do not sell. And then the rest of the stuff that I actually want, none to be found. None to be found. The pegs are empty. Like, I go to Target nowadays, the pegs are empty. No Marvel Legends. None. There ain't even barely any DC or Transformers, but all the baby toys that nobody ever touches sit there all goddamn day. All goddamn day. Just mocking you of how very low quality we are, but yet we were produced and manufactured in massive quantities that nobody wants. The shit you do want, limited supply. Limited supply. But the garbage, oh, massive quantity. So many that Ollie's can't even get rid of them. Like I said, we just got an Ollie's in my neighborhood, and they got a bunch of Eternals. It's ridiculous. It's disgusting. It's actually disgusting.
Eternals, it needs an Oscar, guys.
In fact, I went back there the next couple of days later and fuck around and found another aisle, and they just had a wall full of more Eternals. I was like, this is disgusting.
You don't want the Eternals?
Hell no.
Why?
Because they whack. And I don't fuck with MCU figures.
I'll get to that.
You better not buy Eternals. I swear to God, I will set them on fire.
Whoa, you can't do that.
I will put them in the smoker.
Whoa.
I will smoke them.
You can't.
There will be extra crispy Eternals, okay?
Oh, but you upset me.
I might actually take them to the firing range and shoot them.
Whoa. Firearms?
Yeah, I put an actual bullet in them because they probably deserve that mercy killing.
On my Eternals?
On your Eternals. I'm gonna give them the mercy killing that Disney refuses to let them have.
That is terrible to hear. Because of that, I am not getting you core class Beast Machines Cheetor.
Good, because I would have shot his ass too.
You just got Rob $10.99. Yeah, that was a 1099 core class that you could have gotten for free, but now you ain't getting shit. You ain't getting shit. Now you're just a sour loser.
I'll be a sour loser without a core class cheater. But do you have a Mando, huh? With the dark saber?
I have a Mando with a dark saber. I have a Mando with the Beskar spear.
You got the Beskar spear? You're cool, man.
Yeah. I got one with Din Djarin's stupid weird head.
You got the Down syndrome Din Djarin.
Yeah, he rode the short spaceship, and you know how it is. He's alright, though. I keep that helmet on tight, though.
So, I was thinking about renaming other Star Wars characters, and they got that generic Mandalorian that's a black guy. And I was like, what's his name? Because, he doesn't have a name. So I was like, well, the Mando's name is Din Djarin. So we can name this guy Nigarin.
Oh, it's yet another name I can't say. Thank you.
Mando Nigar. It's Nigarin. Come on. Nig for short.
But don't say that. That's not...
Come on, you love it. Everybody, Nigarin.
I can't wait to tell my class.
Say,
I want you
to that's
support.
What, you gonna disrespect him? He knows he spoke the creed. He's a Mandalorian, Nigarin.
Oh shit.
He's Din Djarin's cousin. They got the same last name. See?
Oh, he's a cousin.
Yeah,
huh?
He's like, that's my cousin. That's my cousin Nick. Nick is in my clan. Come on, you love Nick Djarin.
I love him. I can never speak of him, but I love him.
Maybe Nick Djarin. He'll show up with Master Nico.
Can you come up with a name I can say and make fun of? Like White Djarin or something? I could say that.
I mean, I didn't care for that damage pack with Prowl and Ironhide. That's why I never picked it up. I didn't care for battle damage, Ironhide and Prowl.
That's just depressing. Why would I get that?
Especially when you could get Mandalorian Nick Djarin.
It's like, what? It's like inviting my friends to my place. What are these? These are my fucking dead Transformers, deceased cadavers. The fuck you think they are? Like, no, I want alive, bright, colored Transformers. My hand fell asleep.
So, are you gonna pick up a Nick Djarin?
No, I'm not. Does that make me racist?
Kinda.
Okay, fine, I'll get one.
Are you gonna present him as Nick Djarin?
No, I'm gonna have you send me a voice clip of you saying it, and I'll put it in my video.
It's Nick Djarin, the Mandalorian.
But I'm gonna put your voice over my lips, lip sync it, so I won't say it. You will, but it'll look like I said it.
Then they're still gonna say you said it because you mouthed it. You mouthed it.
I mouthed a different word.
You mouthed Nick Djarin, the Mandalorian. And he looks like a guy. He's just a black guy he looks like a bootleg John Boyega. So it's like, oh, Nick Djarin.
I think John Boyega is the bootleg man.
I mean, it looks like him, kinda. But he's gonna be Nick Jara.
Hooray! Hooray! That's his only line in the movie, by the way. Hooray!
Nick Jara, do you vow to keep your helmet on as a Mandalorian? He'd be like, this is the way.
Hooray! How is Star Wars Resistance better than our movies? Hooray!
Listen, hashtag Master Nego, hashtag Nick Jarin. That's will save Disney Star Wars right there.
Hooray! Hooray, please. Yeah, Boyega got it rough, man. He wanted to put it in Daisy Ridley, but he didn't get that chance. He thought he was the star of that movie, but no. He was just used as the token black guy in the trailers. That's it. He got fucked.
In fact, the next Star Wars movie or show should be Star Wars: The Nego Chronicles. We follow,
like Sarah Connor
we
Chronicles.
follow Master Nego in the Old Republic.
Oh, in the Old Republic, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He was a wise Jedi, Master Nego.
Oh, okay.
Powerful in the Force.
Oh, powerful. Shit.
Master Nego can bring you right to him. He'd be like, bitch, come here. Or the Force, he'd be like, what did you say to my, did you say to Nego? Huh? What'd you say to Nego? And they'd be like, Master Nego, I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend you.
Well, he's got to bitch slap her with the Force, right?
Yeah, he hits you. He hits you from like 2 feet away. Bam, son! Like you over there talking that shit to Master Yoda.
Okay.
And we're gonna have real Wookiee Jedi. None of this bullshit. We kill them off. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hang out with the real Wookiee Jedi, Chewblackula. Chewblackula.
See, I can say that.
Chewblackula, he master all the Jedi, son. He's the Dark Wookiee. Chewblackula.
Dark Wookiee.
He hardcore Chewblackula, son. He's strong in the Force. Be like, Nego.
No, don't say that.
But like, seriously, you had the budget to give us what kind of budget did you need to have Wookiee Jedi? You already had the dude in the suit. All you had to do was give him a lightsaber. What budget were we doing? Like, what were we spending money on?
They ran out of lightsabers.
Word, but then you showed me a bunch of dudes pull out a lightsaber. What, could you not take away one of theirs and give it to him?
No, they needed them apparently.
That's some booty ass bum juice right there.
Yeah, they needed that shit.
Like, that shit don't
Whoever
make
played
no
that
damn
Wookiee
sense. So I'm like, hey man, all we want is a Wookiee Jedi. We asking too much. Just give him a lightsaber.
It's okay. They'll write about it in the next Star Wars novelization. Presented by Star Wars Theory.
Star Wars Theory.
The most non-problematic Star Wars influencer in the States.
Master Non-Binary, you've come to save us.
Yeah, Master Non-Binary. Sounds like a droid.
Nah, I want Star Wars. They'll call it Star Wars: The Vicky Awaken, and it'd be like, I am here, strong in the Force. My powers are unnatural. I made my own lightsaber in 3 hours. I produce my own Kyber crystals. I can make my own blue milk.
I don't want to know about that. And I don't want to know why it's blue either.
I have ran the Kessel Run in under 12 parsecs. I can also make the jump to light speed.
You know, she could eat those words when Master Bundy shows up. You know that?
I don't need women's shoes. He can do nothing for me. Plus, I will tell Jamie. Jamie will take care of him.
Jamie's a pervert.
Jamie is family. Like Vin Diesel. Fast and Furious.
Ew.
I will become a Sith Lord. And there can only be
like
2.
It was so sad. It sounded like you were about to be done, and this is like you just kept going. You sound so tired.
I am a Sith Lord. But what time is it? I think we're about to wrap it up here anyways.
Yeah, this shit went off the rails.
No, you went off the rails.
I ain't talking about like Black Master Jedis whose names I can't pronounce, not because I don't have the capable words to do so, but because I socially can't.
That's just because you don't have imagination. Ricardo.
I have
Welcome.
I
Ricardo.
imagine saying those words.
What you could say, Master Nigo?
I cannot say that word that you have mentioned just now.
And Nijarin?
No, I cannot, nor can I say that.
Why not?
I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place.
But that's their names, though. His name is Nijarin, the Mandalorian.
Listen, I can say Schwarzenegger.
See? You can say Schwarzenegger, but you can't say Master Nigo?
No.
Man, you straight out of a comic book. I can't take you anywhere, Jimmy. Can't take you anywhere. You're always up to something. That's why you gotta be subscribed to this channel, ladies and gentlemen, because we gotta keep this guy Jimmy in check. Because if not, he's a wild animal. He's a rapist of action figures. He should be kept a close tab on. You gotta protect your figures from this guy. He's a wild one.
Can I tell you a really quick but really funny story that relates to this before we go?
Sure.
Okay. So you watched Die Hard with a Vengeance, right?
Yeah, of course.
You remember the opening scene where Bruce Willis goes out onto the street with that sign, right?
Yeah.
Like, we had extended family over, and one of my family members walks up to them and they're like, "Have you seen the third Die Hard?" They're like, "No, we haven't." "Oh, okay, yeah, it's a good movie, blah blah blah." And then there's like a pause, and then they talk about something else, and then as my family member goes, my favorite scene is with when Bruce Willis is out there saying I hate N-word, but my extended family didn't remember that they were talking about the movie, and so the only thing they heard is my family member saying I hate N-words.
Racism.
Just out of nowhere. I hate N-words. I'm just trying to describe the movie, but it didn't translate.
See. That's why you say, Master Nego, you don't get in trouble.
You should have seen their face. They didn't know what to think. They thought we were monsters.
You are a monster, Jimmy. You're a monster.
Right, movie.
Jimmy, you're an animal. You know that. Like I said, it can't take you nowhere, man. You out here trying to start race riots.
I think that shit's funny.
Jimmy's out here trying to start race riots.
I ain't trying to start race riots. I'm just out here trying to show the people the good movies. Ain't my fault you can't hear some of the words right.
I can hear the words right.
They didn't.
Well, tell them to check your ears, brother. Check your ear, brother. We're sitting here, we're spitting racial slurs, brother. Just repeating Die Hard with a Vengeance, brother. Don't blame me, blame Bruce Willis, brother. Blame Samuel L. Jackson, brother. He says the word all the time.
It's just like out of nowhere, but like out of nowhere they quote the movie, and the one part they quote is that.
Fun times at the dinner table, huh, Jimmy?
It goes a funny Thanksgiving night.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Nah, man, look at this guy. I don't know how to feel now. Not near the turkey. Not near the turkey, Jimmy.
I don't use gravy with my turkey.
You animal.
Just eat it raw, dry.
Ugh. Well, enjoy that salmonella. We're going to call it for the night, ladies and gentlemen. It's been fun. We appreciate y'all coming out, hanging out with us. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Join us back here next week for more approved by YouTube authorities goodness that you can only find here on Spaghett and Friends. So, y'all have yourselves a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And, hey, make sure you always kick out. Thick Boys out.
Bad bitches. Black Vulture.
Time has come, I'm ready to go. Venturing into the unknown. Fire's inside me, must be unleashed. People talk nonsense all the day. Shampoo kind, that's all they can say. I can't get no satisfaction. Woo-hoo! Challenge may have come. Woo-hoo! Fighting just begun, but there's no stopping. People spreading out my wings. Let's fly high. Woo-hoo! Concentrate my power. Woo-hoo! In the final hour, in the end, I'm gonna win. I hope you die. Don't you know I'm unstoppable? Don't even try, cause you will fall. I got a strength deep in my soul that gives me courage and control. I'll go beyond the limit break. The universe is mine to take. I have no fear. I think it's clear. Let's keep guitar high. Get all this Dragon Ball Super. We got the skill to blow Xeno rain.